What's good, y'all? What's good? 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 Friday night Smackdown is upon us. We are back in Hold My Nuggets Studios once again. Looking forward to what Friday night Smackdown is going to give us here tonight. Hopefully, everybody had themselves a very productive Friday. And I'm looking forward to what the program has here for us. King Twan in the building. What's going on? Say happy anniversary. I appreciate you, family. Six Bone. How's it going? Say, what part of the game is this? What part of the game is this? Friday night Smackdown. By the way, I've said time and time again in the past, I really despise how we got SmackDown and Raw superstars that constantly show up on each other's shows. Not really a big fan of that. Jermaine put two on and said, your boy copped a whip today, baby. Hey, big W's in the chat for Jermaine. Buying a car as Randy Orton is on the way to the ring. Salvage Sonic said this Randy Orton ain't 09 Orton because no punt kick. I agree. It's not as sinister and diabolical as we anticipated because we haven't seen the punt kick. Now, if he uses the punt kick at WrestleMania to win, I don't mind. But if we don't see the punt kick at all, it's not on the same level. Sargon said, how many months? 27. Captain Espanol put two on it. Said, yeah, hope I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm disappointed Kirk Cousins getting all this money and I'm not, but that's neither here nor there. TAEP in the building said, yeah, what's good? And mind you, the crowd is supposed to be booing Randy Orton, but they're still singing the doggone song as he's coming out. I'm telling you right now, he's going to need to do absolutely crazy shit to actually get the people to go and boo him, if that's something that they're interested in seeing go down. Oh, we got a new first-time chatter. Said, good to see me streaming expeditiously. I appreciate you, family. Much love. Martron in the house. Easy in the building. First-time viewer here. I appreciate you. We are tuned in live. Friday night Smackdown. Jay Leon in the building. South Africa represent. Shout out to all the continents showing love here. Yeah, he's from St. Louis. They're not going to boo him in his hometown. They're not going to boo Randy Orton in his hometown, but nonetheless, if they actually wanted to try to go get heat on Randy, you really need him to go out there and do some diabolical shit. And banging people over the head with chairs that aren't necessarily super beloved in the case of Cody, and then also in the case of Matt Cardona, that's not going to be enough to make the people turn. Legitimately, Randy's the last dude who actually put hands on ladies. If I'm not mistaken, I was there live in Brooklyn 6 years ago when he RKO'd Beth Phoenix en route to his match with Edge at WrestleMania. He RKO'd Alexa Bliss, I believe, during the pandemic. He's put his hands on Stephanie McMahon some 17 years ago in the build to the Mania main event at WrestleMania 25. They've got to have scenarios where you got Randy do dastardly shit to get the people to really want to go and boo him. If you got him just beating up Cody, which people want to see Cody get beat up, it's not going to be enough to make the people go and turn on Randy. Randy may have turned on, his contemporaries, but that's not going to make the people turn on Randy. It's Devitt in the building. What's going on? Say, hey, Chiseled, love the marble races. F-Team Pink, pretty cool. You're a wrestling fan. You're locked in. Happy 10 years on YouTube. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody who showed love for the 10-year anniversary. I appreciate you guys immensely. Actually, now that I think about it, I should take a drink. Yeah, I've been drinking way too much ever since I've been able to go and drink since St. Patrick's Day. But I'm not going to take a swig of this here, Spanish rum. I do have Shea by La Portier, Shannon Sharp's cognac. I might have to go and grab something out of that out of the bottle or the case, I should say. But let's hear what Randy Orton got to say first before we take a toast.
What do you want to talk about?
One in the chat if you can hear Randy Orton clearly. Oh shit, let me turn the volume up. I can hear it? Great. Thoughts on the Stephanie Cody segment? I actually thought it was all right.
It's no secret that this is my hometown. I was raised here from a very young man. I still call St. Louis home. And the next time you see me in this arena, I'm going to have number 15 firmly planted around my waist.
So he's guaranteeing he's going to win that championship.
But make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen, I am not doing this for each and every one of you. No, 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 no. I am doing this for me. I am doing this for my family. And I am doing this for my real home, which isn't St. Louis, Missouri. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in this front row. That's
Oh, he said he's doing it for the family. His wife, his children, and his wife's children as well.
At WrestleMania 42.
Well, pretty much all the children,
I'm
blended
going to
family.
walk out of Vegas with the WWE Undisputed Championship around my waist. Hell, I maybe even be in the mood for it to be slung over my shoulder. But the fact of the matter is, Cody Rhodes, whether he walks, crawls, is carried, gurneyed, stretchered out of Vegas, it doesn't matter, because Cody Rhodes is going home from WrestleMania 42 empty freaking handed.
All right, impassioned promo coming here from Randy Orton. You know he's going to get interrupted, though. Somebody's going to have something to say.
Cody gave me his blessing. Cody gave me the green light. It's not personal between Cody and I. He said I could be the Viper. He said I could do what I needed to do to be who I needed to be the best version of myself. Cody said that I could listen to the voices, and he had no problem of it. But Cody, I saw the voices are talking to you too. I saw you at Monday Night Raw. I saw you in the garden. I saw you in the ring with the one and only Stephanie McMahon, and she was not lying to you. No, no, no. When she said that you could not beat me, she was not lying to you. And the voices in your head are saying the exact same thing, and I know it. They are saying that you cannot beat me because Cody Rhodes, you are not a killer. What you have woken inside of me, there's no putting back to bed.
Is this a heel or a face promo? Oh, well, here comes Cody. But is this a heel or a face promo? I know he's in St. Louis, you in your hometown, but is it a heel or a face promo? But here comes Cody now. I like the fact that he said you're not a killer, but he should have just leaned with that. I know he's building towards it, but it doesn't feel like he's a heel. Like I said before, he's going to need to do something. No, they want him to play the heel. I know it's somewhat tweener. That's where he's at, but they want him to be the heel. They're so desperately trying to put him over as the heel, especially on commentary. So he's going to need to do some dastardly shit, man. The double switch coming at Mania, I don't mind that. I said time and time again, they need to turn Cody heel. Stop wasting time. Now, albeit, he's probably the best white meat babyface, and they throwing hands already. He's probably the best white meat babyface that they got right now in the company. But you already know, you got to turn Cody heel. I know how much money, they making off of Cody. What is this color of it? See, they booing him right now with the right hands. He's throwing all kinds of 1As at Randy Orton, but they got the boos going right now.
Easy_401 just subscribe.
They got the boos going right now. Easy, just subscribed. I appreciate you. And take a look at in the crowd. Is that Pat McAfee? What the hell? Pat McAfee showed up and just kicked Cody right in the balls. What's that about? Pat McAfee pulled up and kicked Cody square in the doggone jewels. What the hell? Where did Pat McAfee come from with his shirt tucked inside his pants, big-ass Texas-sized belt buckle, decided to go and punt Cody Rhodes right betwixt the doggone testicles? Where the hell did Pat McAfee come from? And now he's putting the boots onto Cody Rhodes' back, tenderizing his ribs. It's about to be, tendonism that's going on out here. Cody Rhodes' ribs are being tenderized by Pat McAfee. McAfee bouncing off the bottom rope, delivering a doggone 6'7" foot stomp to Cody Rhodes, and now Randy Orton's got a steel chair. What's happening here? Where the hell did the insertion of Pat McAfee come from? And McAfee's got a mic, but Orton is hitting Rhodes with the damn chair. Let's hear what McAfee got to say.
Congratulations! The Rams left town. The Blues aren't going to make the playoffs. The Cardinals are...
Damn, Marcus is cool. Just resubscribed for 29 months.
And Randy Orton said, this isn't his home anymore. It's a tough night in St. Louis. Hey, foreign Adam Pearce, shut up.
Gotcha, bitch.
The Blue Pirate is now following.
Oh, god damn! Big chair across the back of Cody Rhodes.
Doofuses. You might wonder why I'm here. Why I just kicked Cody Rhodes directly in the balls. About a month ago, I was doing a Q&A. And I was asked when I was going to return to the WWE. And I said that I thought the business had passed me by. This business that I loved since I was a kid, I could no longer watch. I thought it was absolute shit.
Oh, said he thought it was absolute shit. Okay. Oh, wait, another chair to the back of the champion.
Randy called me. He said the business didn't pass you by.
So is Randy
it's just gone in a direction that none of us like. And I thought to myself, who's us, Randy Orton? And he talked about the forgotten WWE fan, the Attitude Era fan, the one who woke up thinking to themselves, what?
So
the ones who walked around and said, you smell!
son mentioned he referenced The Rock.
That put this company on their back to launch it into the multi-billion world universe that it is now. We've been forgotten
Gotcha, bitch.
about.
Jinzo is now following.
When I turn on WWE TV,
I love the fact that Randy's whipping his ass in the background.
5'5" guys do a 45-minute Iron Man match 10 weeks straight for no rhyme or reason when Randy Orton is around.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why do I turn on Netflix and I see all of Gorilla themselves episode after episode after episode when Randy Orton is around? Tickets to WrestleMania are still somehow available when Randy Orton is around. And Smackdown, fresh off the worst rated episode of all time, has a puppet for a champion, a man that represents everything that we hate.
Okay. I still like the fact that he's still kicking Cody's ass.
Kick his ass, Randy.
I don't mind I don't mind the promo. I'm just fascinated that it's Pat. Why would Randy need to call Pat McAfee?
What I'm saying is, Cody, I'm the one on the phone telling Randy Orton he needs to kill everything. And it's not just for the 15th world title. It's because the business that you're leading is terrible. And he is gonna save the business.
He's gonna save the fucking business. I mean, it makes sense that Pat would use such profanity because in the case of, individuals being fined, he's the one who can mess around, do it, and get away with it for all intents and purposes. I don't mind the promo. I just don't understand why it has to be Pat McAfee who's on the phone for Randy. Why would Randy need Pat McAfee, of all people, to put the battery pack in his back? I don't mind the promo. I don't think it needs to have its insertion in the main event of at least night one of WrestleMania. I don't mind Randy kicking, Orton, Randy kicking Orton's ass. Randy kicking Cody's ass. I don't mind that either. I don't mind that. No. You know what? If you was to say the Vince rumors, if Pat had alluded to saying there was a higher power who was in his ear and he was the liaison, I'm all for it. If it's just Pat, But obviously, it's a scenario where you can't mention Vince, obviously. But if he were to sprinkle, because low-key, a little bit of innuendo could have, potentially had people like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Because Stephanie last week, Pat this week. But if he said he had heard voices from above that wanted him to get into Randy's head, I'm all for it. And Randy and Pat walking towards the back, and Cody Rhodes looks absolutely disheveled. Randy can cut a promo. He doesn't need a manager. I don't think McAfee's here to be the manager. I just, like, again, I don't think the promo is bad. I think the promo was actually all right. It started out a little everywhere, and then it landed well. But I don't think McAfee has to be involved in this main event between Cody and Randy. I think the story writes itself. But if you were going to have Cody, or I should say McAfee, come back, essentially go and turn heel, right? Because he hadn't been heel since what, his NXT days when he had a couple of matches here. So now with that being the case, it just feels a little flat having it be Orton on the phone speaking with McAfee, and it's Pat McAfee, who, for all intents and purposes, if we call a spade, his role in the company was what? A commentator? Got in your ear to go and turn heel? Turn back the clock 20-some years? Or 15, 17-some years? To where you were truly the Viper and unhinged? McAfee? I don't know. Orton can't be heel in this situation. There's only one way they can mess around and have him go full on heel. And you would need him to either him take out Brandy, or he start running roughshod and beating the shit out of your beloved baby faces. For example, Carmelo Hayes losing his championship last week against Sami Zayn. If you had Randy try to pull like a, what was it, 1998, 1999 Kane, when he just pulled up, started fucking choke slamming everybody under the sun, a 97 or 98 Stone Cold, interrupt matches, start stunnering people left and right. The best way you can go turn somebody heel who folks don't want to see heel is you have them take out beloved characters. But nonetheless, it seems like Pat McAfee has aligned himself. He's aligned himself with Randy Orton. So here we are. Should have said Hulk Hogan. The fans kept Pat on the announce team. Well, I don't know. You agree with Pat? We missed the Attitude Era. We have been forgotten. I mean, he's not wrong, but it's not even just the Attitude Era. It's a Ruthless Aggression Era. I hate how people overlook, the Ruthless Aggression Era as well. That TV 14 style production of professional wrestling, I think wrestling has since pivoted, especially WWE, more towards kids, women, more palatable, kind of product, which I understand for advertising. However, if you take away more of the adult, gory kind of stuff, the blood, the real, that the blurring the lines kind of stuff, I think it kind of becomes a bit more cartoony, albeit in the 80s, early 90s, it was very cartoony. That was there as well. But the beautiful thing about the Attitude Era was it was at a spot where people seemed pissed off. It seemed somewhat legitimate. In the mid 80s, it had that element that was there as well. But I think what Pat is trying to convey is you want a bit more of this unhinged characters. You want to see, folks not have to come out all smiley and happy to beat it. You want to see a bit of attitude that's there. AEW, to a degree, has it there as well, where there's a little bit of that attitude, a bit more, of course, way more of the blood and everything of that nature. And you do want that back to a degree in WWE. But that being said, it's just a little odd that it's Pat that's the person to try to unlock this in Randy, because ultimately what is being conveyed, like I said previously, Randy's entire reason for listening to the voices in his head, it wasn't just Cody saying, hey, I want you to go there. It was Pat McAfee. That's a little odd to me, but we'll see. Oh shit, I forgot to go get the goddamn the cognac. But all right. Yeah, when he RKO'd Jelly Roll, people said, yeah, but Jelly Roll's not super beloved in the realm of WWE. All right.
I think mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Yeah, man. That's true, too. All of it. I needed you in my ear. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, you got it, man. Sometimes you just gotta remind people
That they're in the GOAT conversation. About to take the GOAT spot. To save the business.
Save the business.
So McAfee repeats the phrase. He's at this terrible.
14 grams of crap.
I think he should have left a little bit of wiggle room there to make it seem as if he was hearing from somebody else. Funny enough, you know what? Somebody in the chat, Sargon had said, was this supposed to be
Gotcha,
Rock's
bitch.
spot? I
Emmanuel
don't know if there
31
was
is
ever
now
a
following.
conversation again with Rock, but if in the event it was a situation where it was potentially Rock who was in the ear, I wouldn't mind that either, because you know Rock pinned Cody at WrestleMania 40. Rock had Cena turn on Cody at Elimination Chamber last year. If in the event the spot, or I should say the seed, was being planted by Rock, we can move with that story. It's just a little odd with McAfee. Here comes Rhea Ripley. 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, might I add. McAfee feels so out of place, like Travis Scott. Yes. A bit better spot than Travis Scott, because he having already been involved. Travis Scott's involvement was so odd, because here you were next to a face, Jey Uso, literally, I think less than a month, if not a month before him being there for the turn of Cena.
Gotcha,
So
bitch.
it's very confusing.
DK
And then his
underscore Swift is
absence
now following.
post Mania was ridiculous. But I don't know. Well, we'll see where things go. Sean put 2 on, said Randy talking to himself would have been better. I don't mind that either. Bit of schizophrenia there. J Rock put 2 on, said Pat McAfee feels so out of place. 1205 for life. I'll put 2 on, said what's with all these celebs intervening WrestleMania? I mean,
Sanity just
he's in a situation
resubscribed
where
for
he's
18
active
months.
talent,
They
if
really
you will.
went with Pat. SMFH, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Yeah, very confusing
Gotcha, bitch.
decision there, but
Is
we'll see where they go from
underscore
here.
Nick is now
Salvin Sonic
following.
put 2 on it, said your only weakness, my balls. How did you know? Matt put 5 on, said took the test at the doc today. Preg again, week 1 after 6 weeks. What? Wait, what? What? Y'all just had the twins. She pregnant again? What? Damn. Brother ain't waste no time. He said his soldiers got to swim. Well, congratulations. Sergeant Pateno said, what's going on, Chisel? Hope I'm doing all right. You're a little bit under the weather, but you're still here tonight. If I'm ready to see some of the succulent, delicious ladies here tonight, give them a Tamatonga. And indeed, a Tamatonga shall be given, because it's Rhea Ripley who's currently in the ring right now, and you know how we moving. Delicious. And it's Meechin on the way to the ring alongside B-Fab, as they are the stable led by the reigning women's champion, Jade Cargill. And again, no disrespect to Meechin and B-Fab, but let's keep it all the way 100. If Jade wanted to relaunch the baddies in WWE, Meechin and B-Fab shouldn't have been the selection. B-Fab and Meechin shouldn't have been the selection. High key, they could have went with the tag team champions and had Lash and Nia align themselves with Jade, and you've got a stable of 3 women who hold all the motherfucking gold, running roughshod across SmackDown, and then the tag team champions pretty much dominate across WWE. You got 2 low card ladies who you're trying to elevate with the top card woman. Makes no sense to me. But if their character work were to go and skyrocket alongside Jade, okay. But I just don't like the, fusion here. T-bars and left eyes, hilarious. Because considering Meechin, for all intents and purposes, haven't won any significant matches, I don't think B-Fab has ever won a match on the main roster at all. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I said that last time, so I don't got to reiterate, reverberate, regurgitate same said sentiments, but seriously, I thought it was incredibly foolish. There's no reason why Rhea Ripley would seem anywhere near concerned taking on these ladies. In fact, she shouldn't even have to take off her vest to win a match like this. It makes no sense. There should be no struggle whatsoever. Sargon for 5 said, that beginning segment, honestly, the words of Batista, you forgot what he said, but it was about his bowel movement. Oh, wait, here comes Jade in this beautiful yellow puffer coat. Oh, looking, so delicioso. Shit. Her and Rhea in the ring at WrestleMania. I need
Capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F. Both. Both.
Oh, my. What? Beast. Put 5 on it, said, if I hear about, did I hear about the 12 tons of over 400,000 bars of Kit Kats stolen in Europe, a truck that was going from Italy to Poland? They stole 400,000 bars of Kit Kats? Kit Kats is amongst my favorite chocolate. That's insane. Who would do something like that? Perhaps a mafia that exists out there. Because they got to be hustling for money if they're going to be able to pull off with a big-ass truckload like that. Or potentially a shipment in a boat of that sort. Beats. Put 5 on and said, how is Randy Orton going to save the business when he's 46 years old? I guess bringing back an element of old school, but the business is booming. It's not a situation in which WWE is struggling by any metric. Perhaps you can say ratings may not be at what it was at its peak, but merchandise sales are still doing very good. They're still bringing in a very good, profit as well. So I don't know. It's a very odd mixture of words they put together. You like muscle butt? Regarding Jade, I mean, in her case, yes. Jade is quite the looker, if you will. Distraught put 30 on it. Said, hey, y'all gotta let this out. All this Jalen Hurts stuff going on. It could possibly be true, sir. He won a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. But to be honest, 2022 is the best version of himself. He plays too safe and doesn't take chances. Well, that's random as hell, but you're certainly not wrong. Kevlock, 11 months a member. Said, what do I think about the Usos' new theme? Trash. Basura. Put that sumbitch in here. Garbage. I was there live, confused than a motherfucker. Meanwhile, Meechin is putting the knees into the back of Rhea Ripley, suffocating her as we speak. Dark put 10 on it. Said, honestly, it would have made you would have made Randy be the one a plan with Jacob Fatu to make sure Drew won the belt originally in exchange for a title shot down the line, but plans changed by Drew's arrogance. I can somewhat see the vision. DK Swift giving out bits. I appreciate you, family. What's funny is the Usos at one point came out to their old theme song, and then they just kept running with Jey Uso's theme. Like, bro, they have a theme. Why the hell would you end up switching? Especially if it's going to be a short-lived tag team. This match is still continuing. Rhea Ripley one-on-one with Meechin. Does this mean they're trying to bring back the bloodline? Oh, they 100%. It's leaning in that direction. It's been leading in that direction. TKO cut it because it makes us money. Well, they conditioned the audience to like Jay's music. Although they did, you still can yeet to the old one. I'd actually argue you can yeet better to the old theme than the new one.
Gotcha, bitch.
Kurdo said way too much
Bushido
offense for
Bus Sound
Michin.
is
I
now
agree.
following.
I don't understand how you could have a scenario where Rhea is struggling here, bro. There's no reason for her to be able to find herself struggling here. This should be a one-segment fucking match where Rhea gets this W, no problem. But I know they're trying to legitimize Michin and B-Fab as threats, but bro, we have eyes. We've watched the program. There's no reason for this to be a situation in which Rhea is struggling. Furthermore, without Jade's involvement. SGF Reese said Uso's new theme sounds like something somebody drowning. Yeah, you're playing a little bit of Sonic. Savage said, hey Chiseled, you're wondering how to save / put money. You have $800 of disposable income every month, but you don't know what to do with it. High yield savings account. High yield savings account. If you want to have no risk whatsoever, high yield savings account. SoFi, M1.
You don't find that
American
suspicious?
Express.
You don't
number
find
of
that
different
suspicious?
Wealthfront.
You don't find that suspicious?
KJP, rating with a party of one. I appreciate you, family.
7 rated my stream with 1 viewers.
All right, Rhea better pack her up right here. Fall away slam. Better take this. Oh, no way. It's a counter from Michin. Michin with a headbutt on Rhea Ripley. That's odd. Rhea going to respond with a headbutt of her own. And now's the time to pack her up right here. Just go for the damn Riptide. What are we doing? Oh, instead she's looking for that Razor's Edge. Oh, but I think Michin's countering here. Oh, wait, I guess not. Michin just needed to go and kick off the damn rope. There's the knee to the face. That's it. How is Michin kicking out, bro? What are we doing, son? Rhea better just go right into the goddamn Riptide and end this match. This match is going on way too... Bro, this is Rhea Ripley. 7th straight WrestleMania in a title match. The multiple-time world champion. Taking on a lady who hasn't won a significant match. This should not be competitive. Nathan put 5 on it. Said it's crazy Kirk Cousins got another big bag contract. But in reality, it's a 1-year, $20 million, fully guaranteed, 2-year club option. By the way, I'm so icy. So icy. Well, regardless of what the option is, this man's getting $20 million to be a doggone backup. Just when he got $180 million, ultimately lost his job to Michael Penix. Like, what are we doing, son? It's still an overpayment because you know they're going to go and draft.
Mendoza!
Eat the feet, pin cover. Rhea kicks out. This match continues. This match continues. Why is Michin and B-Fab teaming with Jade Cargill? Well, they used to be friends, but I guess it's a situation where if you can't beat them, join them, which is an age-old adage in professional wrestling. But in my opinion, you kind of got to have a little bit of juice if you're going to put yourself with the world champion, unless, of course, you had already started out at that level, but that wasn't the case. Is she gonna tap her out? Oh, that's Beast with 20. I'll say another crime stories. A man with no feet and hands is a suspect. Oh wow, Michin tapped out. Man with no hands and feet is a suspect in a shooting. Video surfacing of him shooting and reloading as well. Climbing a ladder with a hunting rifle on his back came out. Also pro cornhole player. I heard about that a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody had mentioned it on the stream. That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. Oh my God, Michin lost the fucking match. She tapped out and somehow she's able to go and attack Rhea Ripley. Michin doesn't even seem to be, okay, so she's still selling a little bit of the back right there. She shouldn't even be able to have the energy to stand up after she just submitted. And they beating the shit out of Rhea. They could have easily did this shit in the first segment, bro. There's a chop right across Rhea's chest. Rhea struggling to stand up. Here comes the Jaded right now. What the, oh, well, it's Io Sky who's on SmackDown now. I thought she was supposed to stay over on Raw. Evidently, Io made her way over to SmackDown, and now she's bringing, well, Jade just dipped. Jade said, I'm not even going to participate in the fight. Io off the rope, dodges, well, she just jumped through both of them, and then a double drop kick to take down both Michin and B-Fab. Well, the undersized Io is here. But I don't know why Io is on SmackDown. She's supposed to be on Raw, and Io is here on SmackDown. What happened to folks staying on the brand that they at? So watch. Next week, it's going to be Rio versus B-Fab and Michin. Here's Matt Cardona and Aleister Black.
It's almost as if you just should have listened to us. See, Randy did not change. No. Randy went back to just being Randy Orton. It's almost as if the universe is right again.
And the only person that hasn't accepted that yet is, well, you.
Guys, I'm not going back and forth with you, okay? If you want to take credit for what Randy did, that's fine. How about this? I'll talk to Aldis. Me and you, we can fight tonight.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're a pretty big fan of making bad decisions, Matt Cardona.
Oh my God, bro. The MFT still got this goddamn lantern, bro.
How do you challenge me to fight for this lantern?
How long they gonna keep this shit going?
After what happened to those tag team titles, I'm not letting this thing out of my sight.
You already lost the
So
match
with
for
that
the
being
lantern.
said, I need somebody out of the family to step up and take care of this howdy problem. So please tell me, who's it gonna be? Why are we fighting for that lantern?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, did you say something? Why are we fighting for that lantern? That damn thing has been nothing but problems for all of us, especially you.
That's a fact, Tamatonga. Talk your shit.
Okay, I got a better idea. Why don't you go out there and fight for this lantern then?
He just said why we fighting for it.
I'll handle Howdy. But I'm going out there alone.
I don't mind this from Tamatonga.
But before you do, don't mess this up.
Tamatonga's taken some big time victories, might I add, in tag matches in recent weeks as well. But I've had it up to here with this fucking lantern story, bro. It doesn't serve any purpose, bro. They made the lantern not even fucking matter. Every single week I feel like I'm saying the same doggone thing, bro. The lantern don't mean a goddamn thing. Yes, a Bray Wyatt's lantern in his loving memory, but they did not make it seem as if it gave the damn Wyatt Six any sort of supernatural powers, and they turned to the lantern like Undertaker turned to the urn and was damn near unbeatable whatsoever. And on top of that, we saw Solo lose. We saw them lose the fucking lantern already, and then Tyler Tonga got it back. Stop with this shit. I hope Tamatonga go out there. Let's just say he go and he beat Uncle Howdy. Give the goddamn lantern back. Fuck that shit, bro. They should have had the damn match at Survivor Series in the War Games, because in my opinion, the MFTs and the Wyatt Six was really the only tag team, or I should say the only group that deserved a War Games match. And even irregardless, I still think there shouldn't have been a War Games. But it didn't happen because Howdy was sick. Regardless, Enough of this goddamn storyline, bro. It's driving me to drink. And let me go pick up this goddamn Shannon Sharp, edition of the Laportier. Hold on, I said Shannon Sharp edition, the Hall of Fame edition. Give me a second. Hold on, wait a minute. It's right over here. Let me go grab. Oh Lord, I almost tripped over my foot real quick. All right, here. Oh, son. All right, I got it. Is this the right one? This one open? I hope so. Oh, yes, it is. All right, this one's open. All right. Good. Yeah, so Shea by Laportier, Hall of Fame edition, I believe. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. That was about to be bad. Could you imagine I dropped this shit? This is $100 goddamn cognac. But the Hall of Fame edition. I think I've seen this before.
Gotcha, bitch.
But yeah, Hall
Joe
of Fame edition.
_Kern
Shannon Sharp
937
and his
is now
brother
following.
Sterling. First two brothers in the Hall of Fame. So there it is. Hall of Fame edition. I almost dropped that shit. That was about to be a bad situation. But there's one thing I drop. It ain't the goddamn cognac. I need a drink for that. That's a tasty beverage. They couldn't fill the bottle all the way up. No. This isn't the first time that it's been open. This is my first drink of it this year, but it's not the first time that I had it open. I believe I took a drink maybe around Christmas or so. So it's not the first time that this has been open. The unclosed one is over there. No, this is not Hennessy. This is actually Shannon Sharp's brand, the cognac. So Shea by Laportier. It's not Hennessy. It actually tastes better than Hennessy. I'm not a big Hennessy fan. But I do have Hennessy White downstairs. So I do have Hennessy White, which I think is decent Hennessy. But you got to make sure for the actual dark liquor connoisseurs, you got to put a little bit of a bottle cap worth of water inside of the glass, and then from that point it can activate the flavors, and you really taste the actual Hennessy White, that is. But that's neither here nor there. All right. Dark or clear? I've always been more of a dark liquor guy. We are back from commercial break. Sargent put 5 on said, so let's ask another question. Before WrestleMania, Mount Rushmore matches that sucked with build-up but actually really paid off at Mania. Oh, okay. Mount Rushmore matches that sucked with the build-up. Well, before I even get to that, Austin had put 10 on, said just now joining, but objectively, everything Pat said in his work shoot promo was accurate. Randy Orton is the most underrated legend in WWE history, and WWE has a Cody Rhodes problem. You're not wrong. Like I said in the promo as well, if you might have missed an opportunity to see, oh my God, Rio is having a promo in the back.
Excuse me, Rhea.
The queer-baiting, let's be honest, former tag team champions have reunited on SmackDown despite the fact that Shorty said, hey, we're going our separate ways.
Come on, Kath. I mean, week after week, Jada's proved to me that she can't do this on her own. But the thing is, she didn't think that I had a backup plan. The difference between Jade and I is she has followers. Well, me? I got friends.
Best friends.
Hey.
So, no matter what, I will always have your back, Rhea.
Thank you. And
I
look,
thought
I'm
we
always
was going to
gonna
be
have your
working
sister.
towards a
And when we're
triple
together,
threat match
bloody
between
unstoppable.
the formerly
And that
known
is
Damage
exactly
Control.
why, when it comes to WrestleMania, I will be walking out the new women's champion. Catch you later.
Thank God Io had her back.
Okay. I thought we were working towards a triple threat where Kyrie turns on Asuka and then Io is still there and we have a triple threat at WrestleMania. Albeit, low key, if they really want to make things spicy, you could have Io go and turn on Rhea. But if that were to happen, Io turning on Rhea, unless it were to happen at WrestleMania to cost Rhea the match and Jade retains, I'd be curious where they go from there. But to answer the question that you provided, Sargon, so you're saying Mount Rushmore matches that sucked with the buildup, but actually had a really good match at WrestleMania. So terrible matches on a buildup, but had a phenomenal match at WrestleMania. Terrible builds, but phenomenal match. Terrible builds, but a phenomenal match. But you said Mount Rushmore, so that might be a little difficult over here. Terrible build, phenomenal match. Tama Tonga one-on-one with Uncle Howdy. Terrible build-up, but great match. Terrible build-up, but great match. I'm going year by year with no, Gunther Sammy was decent, build up there. I watched Christian DDP earlier today. That's funny that you mentioned that. I was watching WrestleMania 18 earlier today. Christian DDP was actually a solid match. You know what? Kurt Angle, Benoit, WrestleMania 17. It was a shit build. It was what, 2-3 week build? I think it was maybe a 2-week build. That was a terrible build to WrestleMania. Benoit Angle. What was another shit build, but actually gave you a great match? Benoit Angle. I'd have that one on the list. Benoit Angle. No, Goldberg, Brock. I think their match. No, SummerSlam. No, because that's not WrestleMania. Brock Goldberg. I actually thought it was a very good build, but the match wasn't great. Brock and Goldberg's build to WrestleMania 20 was actually pretty solid, and I think their build to WrestleMania 33 was solid as well. I just disliked the way that Goldberg won the title, but you kind of knew it was fixing to be a collision course. The match delivered, though. Is Tama Tonga ready? In my opinion, he 100% break away from the MFTs. Let's go watch him go out there and cook. Let him go out there and cook. Oh, Edge and Jericho. Edge and Jericho, WrestleMania 26. That'd be another one. Edge and Jericho, WrestleMania 26. The triple threat ladder match at WrestleMania 2000. No, that had a decent build. We're saying terrible builds, but better WrestleMania match. Kurt Angle Shawn was a great build. Lesnar Reigns, I like that. Lesnar and Reigns, WrestleMania 31, I like that because that build was ass. Edge Booker T was stupid, but a good match. That was also WrestleMania. That was WrestleMania 18. Yeah, Edge and Booker was a solid match. That was also WrestleMania 18 because I think I saw that today. Yeah, so yeah, that was WrestleMania 18 because Christian lost to DDP European Championship. Later in the evening, Christian ended up winning the Hardcore Championship, but then before he could leave, Maven ended up getting the title back. But I think two matches after DDP versus Christian, Booker took on Edge. Yeah, it was at one point during that show. Triple H Booker actually was just a letdown through and through. Cody and Seth didn't have a build. So it'd be unfair to utilize that match because it was like a find out who you taking on at the show. Flair Banks Lynch, yeah, that was a weak build. Everything Ryback, yeah, but Ryback ain't have no fucking knockout, drag out matches at Mania. Meanwhile, the one-on-one match between Tama Tonga and Uncle Howdy continues. Bianca Sasha was a very good build. The whole, oh, you're a rookie and all the other stuff, I actually liked it. Because they were buddy-buddy at first and then not anymore. I actually liked that build. Austin NWO, I felt like you could make the argument for that, but the match against Scott Hall wasn't all that great. Like, it was okay. It was solid, but it wasn't all that great. I thought what they were going to do was ultimately, because they announced Rock Hogan at Mania, I thought they were going to end up making it a tag team match where it would be Rock and Austin versus the NWO. I 100% thought that was going to be the angle when I was a kid. Because I said, oh shit, Rock versus Hogan, this is fucking awesome. Well, who's Austin going to face? Is it going to be a handicap against Hall and Nash? Ended up just being Nash, and then Hall, or I should say Hall and Nash kept getting involved. But if you guys remember, the week before WrestleMania 18, there was a tag match, Rock and Austin versus the NWO of Hogan, Nash, and Hall. That should have been the WrestleMania match, but it wasn't. But lo and behold, I think it was the right call that they ended up making. Albeit you can make the argument it should have been Austin versus Hogan. But I think if it was Austin versus Hogan, you wouldn't have seen Hogan get the reaction that he got. But that's neither here nor there. This match continues. Tama Tonga one-on-one against Uncle Howdy with the lantern on the line, gotcha, if you will.
Jot 20 is now following.
Drew versus Damian didn't have a great, large, well, I mean, Damian cashed in on Drew, so. Unless they had a singles match. Did they have a, it escapes me. Oh, wait, Howdy caught him. Damn, Mandible Claw is locked in. That Mandible Claw is locked in. He's got him. He's got him. That Mandible Claw is locked in. Tama Tonga struggling to breathe right now. He's been taken down to one knee. Tama Tonga's got him down to one knee, but here comes Solo Sikoa. Wait, first off, why wasn't the lantern out already? If the match was, if the lantern was on the line, Solo Sikoa now comes out here with the lantern, and that's enough to distract Uncle Howdy. Oh, wait, Solo was about to hit him over the face with the lantern. The referee recognized what was happening, so he better banish Solo to the back. Oh, wait a minute. Tama Tonga just said, hey, man, get your ass to the back. Why the fuck you out here? Uncle Howdy about to catch him slipping. Oh, there it is, Sister Abigail. Oh, and Tama sold that beautifully. 1, 2, 3. This match is done. Uncle Howdy with the victory, and Solo Sikoa just went after. He went after Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy better go and grab the fucking lantern. Please grab the lantern. Please grab the lantern. Grab the lantern. What are you celebrating for? Go grab the lantern. Oh my God. Please take the lantern out of the hands of Solo Sikoa. He put the goddamn lantern down. I think 100% he's going to go and turn on Tama Tonga right now. Please go get the lantern. We don't want this fucking, this shit to continue to move forward. Please go take the lantern. Please go take the lantern. Please go take the lantern. Please. Solo put the lantern back, and he tried to run after him. And for whatever reason, Uncle Howdy, who had originally said he wanted to face Solo with the lantern on the line, isn't intervening into the middle of the ring. And Tama Tonga just, wait, they both got the lantern now. Tama Tonga's got a hand on the lantern, Solo's got a hand on the lantern, and Tama is fucking irate. He said, give me the fucking lantern. And he just took the lantern away from Solo Sikoa. I think Tama's gonna give it to Uncle Howdy. He just put the lantern down. Tama put the lantern down, and he said he took it away, and now Uncle Howdy takes it away. Thank the Lord. Uncle Howdy took it away. No pop. That's what we expected. Tama Tonga said, fuck it, it's for the best. He said, let it go. He said, let it go. He said, fuck that lantern, let it go. Meanwhile, it's Miz and Kit Wilson backstage.
For me, it's been a little bit toxic. I helped a lady put a bag on the overhead in the plane. She didn't even ask me. I've been at the gym, grunting. It's obnoxious, it's loud.
There is no curse, man. Right. Bro, you got to have hot water in the hot tub. Tell Nick Aldis his credit card declined too. Thank you. Hey,
If you guys looking for memberships to be in the New Judgment Day, bro, we full of applications. We're not taking any.
Very funny. You know what your problem is, Truth? You don't take anything seriously, yet everything goes your way, doesn't it? You don't earn it. Just for once in your life, I'd love for you to master something, inspire someone, zone in. I challenge you.
Say less. Challenge accepted. I never met you a day in my life.
What?
You just open challenged us to a tag match. I'm gonna go talk to Nick Aldis before you change your mind. There will be a tag team championship match tonight on Smackdown in St. Louis, Missouri.
Did we just get a tag title match? Yeah. Yeah, Master Inspire Zone in. Master Inspire Zone in. Yes.
How in the world did that happen?
They got a tag match by mistake? Well, all right. New United States champion coming up next. Sami Zayn is going to address the audience, but The Miz and Kit Wilson just got themselves a tag team championship match. All right. All right. Interesting. Somebody said get Bob Orton involved. Should have been Cowboy Bob Orton or Ted DiBiase Jr. First off, Ted DiBiase just got fucking freed. Or I should say he's been granted his freedom. So it'd be foolish to have Ted DiBiase get involved. And furthermore, I don't think it'd be enough to actually go and elicit a pop. Bob Orton, 20 years ago, was at least somewhat, I'm not going to say relevant, but memorable to where it can generate a pop. Bob Orton in 2026. How old is Bob Orton? He's got to be in his 70s now, right? How old is Bob Orton at this point? Bob Orton got to be in his early 70s. He's 75 years old. Bro, Bob Orton walk out there, he's not getting the pop. This generation does not know nor care to know Bob Orton. 20 years ago, you still had fans who had seen Bob Orton work. Today, come on. They don't know this man. If he was working with NXT, potentially you could have got, a reaction. He not. Bob Orton, old ass, come trotting out there, they're not going to be no reaction. Dr. Pitch put 10 on it. Pritch, pardon, put 10 on it. Said, who would I bring into today's ring with their skills from back then? And who would they go against? Ricky Steamboat, Jake the Snake Roberts, Mr. Perfect, Arn Anderson, Junkyard Dog, or Bam Bam Bigelow. So if I had to take one of those six with all of their skill and bring them to today's generation, the in-ring work of Ricky Steamboat would translate the best of the group. Bam Bam Bigelow would be, and he's no longer an anomaly for high-flying big men, because we've seen 20 years now of somewhat of high-flying big men. The allure might not be the same. Junkyard Dog, unfortunately, the IWC is going to mess around and get that character written off television expeditiously. They're going to be on some racist shit. So Junkyard Dog would not be able to go and translate, unfortunately. Jake the Snake Roberts would be incredibly interesting. But let's call a spade a spade. The IWC is going to get PETA on the phone, and unfortunately, he's going to end up getting packed up and having to switch stuff up expeditiously. Mr. Perfect, translatable. Arn Anderson, incredibly translatable as well. Folks don't respect Arn the level that they should. I think Arn is amongst the top 10 promos in the history of professional wrestling. He was never a main event guy, so I'm not sure if it would mess around and translate and work well for him. Mr. Perfect, same situation. To a degree, but Mr. Perfect was very good at literally everything. So it'd be between Ricky Steamboat and Mr. Perfect, but I think Steamboat, although the mic work may not be on the same level or entertainment to a Mr. Perfect, I think the in-ring work would translate the best of everybody in the group. But all in all, because you do mention mic work as well, Mr. Perfect would be my selection. Mr. Perfect would be my selection. I think Arn Anderson is the most real of everybody, though. Because Arn Anderson, you hand that man a mic, it's fucking cold, bro. It is fucking cold. I did a collaboration with Malik Too Smooth, and I was talking about best promo guys. And I had mentioned Arn Anderson. He had Arn Anderson number 7 of the group that I had. I believe I had Arn, Roddy Piper, Austin, Rock, Flair, Cena, and I had one other person. It escapes me. Who was the other person? It was Arn, Flair. Oh, and CM Punk. Of that group, he had Arn at number 7. Oh, wait a minute. Jacob Fatu promo.
Hey, Drew. So this what it is, huh? Me and you, one-on-one at WrestleMania. You talking about unsanctioned, huh? And my life has been a roller coaster, non-stop. I went from the streets to county jail, from the independents to WWE. Hell, I done made it out. You see, when you come from the gutter, you're forced to be a product of the environment. It ain't about who's wrong. It ain't about who's right. It comes down to survival.
Okay.
Let's keep it 100. Every decision I made, every day I was locked up, it brought me right here to this very moment. Because in this match, there are no rules.
Unsanctioned.
No one there to stop me. No one to break it up. And for damn sure, ain't no one there to tell me what I can or cannot do to your punk ass. Hey, Drew. So at WrestleMania, you're in my world. Let's see if you make it out. Y'all know what I mean?
Okay. Solid promo. That wasn't too bad. All gas, no brakes. Here comes Sami Zayn. The new. Oh wait, you hear them boos? They booing Sami Zayn.
Thank you just for giving me the opportunity to go out and talk to these people and celebrate this U.S. Championship. Can you confirm or deny? Did I hear?
Oh, I had Dusty Rhodes on the group as well. I got to figure out who I didn't have there. Oh, wait a minute. Trick Williams is coming out. His WrestleMania opponent done upstaged him. Trick Williams making his way down to the ring. The crowd making news right now for Trick Williams making his way out there. Uh-huh. Oh, wait a minute. Trick Williams got somebody with him. Trick Williams got somebody with him. That little Yachty? Ain't this man usually sitting in the front row? The fuck he doing it, coming out with Trick Williams for? We don't need Lil Yachty here. Did I see Speed in LA Nightclip? Yes, I did. So now Lil Yachty get a chance to have an entrance? Well, congratulations to you. Now get your goofy ass the fuck up out the goddamn segment. Grammy award winning? Lil Yachty won a goddamn Grammy? Lil Yachty won a Grammy? 2 times? Oh, he just nominated. Okay. Oh, he just nominated twice. I was about to say, son won? Huh. This man, the son got the mic. Little Boat got the mic. Come on, bro. your goofy ass up. Should have been me. The people love that man.
The truth is, I came out here tonight to celebrate my first match at WrestleMania. But I couldn't help but notice, since it is WrestleMania season and we're bringing out all the stars, I mean, we're bringing out Jelly Roll, Pat McAfee, then it's only right that I bring out my boy. I'm talking about Lil Yachty.
Hey, brother, I want to let you know I appreciate you and I want to congratulate you because WrestleMania is not for no little boys and little girls. It's for legends in the making, and that's what you is, brother.
I appreciate that, my dog. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
But I need for you to understand something. I ain't bring you out here just to celebrate. I got to ask you something.
What?
And y'all got to understand, me and Lil Yachty go way back like white walls on the Cadillac.
Let's talk about it.
So maybe... if it's cool with you,
what?
We pack up
and
get the all white
and go where?
Bring the mink coat.
Where?
And bring it to WrestleMania.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chick Williams.
I thought you would never ask.
So he wanted to walk him out? He about to make a remix or something?
Because you know, Yachty, there's nothing in the world that I will not do to get that United States Championship.
What you saying?
I'm saying I ain't taking no lip off no gingerbread man.
So call I ain't taking no lip off a gingerbread man is hilarious.
I said I ain't taking no lip off no gingerbread man.
Get him.
Gingerbread.
Get him.
Ginger ale.
Get him.
Ginger tea.
Get him.
Ginger beer.
Get him.
Ginger root. Ginger snap. Ginger. It don't matter.
Talk your shit then, Trick.
I want to let you know, brother. I like what you're doing in this company. You awful disrespectful.
I can get real disrespectful, dog. They don't understand. I can get real disrespectful.
How?
I think I'm going to show them at WrestleMania. I'm going to give them a little preview. When I get to the top rope, and I tell them, hit Sami Zayn's pyro, because Trick Williams runs Smackdown.
He cold.
Oh, okay. So they got the new championship pyro that got blasted because Trick Williams said he wants it.
Oh, wow.
Well, listen to the boos. Listen to the boos. They was literally cheering right now for Trick Williams. Sami Zayn's music hit an immediate boos. Nobody wanted to see Melo lose that title. And here comes Sami Zayn.
That's good, Trick.
Listen to those boos.
I think you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself, right? You're already planning the celebration. This is so Trick Williams. You've got the celebration planned. You've got the music. You've got the pageantry. You've got the rap artist. You've got all the presentation down. And that's all well and good, Trick. I'll be honest with you. The pageantry's never really been my thing. My thing's a little bit more dressed down, a little bit more working class. My thing is really what happens when I step between these ropes and what I do in this ring, Trick Williams. And here's the thing, Trick. At WrestleMania, there's going to be about 50,000 seats, and every single one of them is going to be pointed at the ring. And once the bell rings, you're going to learn in a hurry that all the fur coats, all the rap superstars, all the great music is not going to save you, because when you are in the ring with me, you are in with one of the best to ever do it. And Trick, at WrestleMania, I am going to humble your ass.
Okay. I didn't like the delivery. I'm gonna humble your ass. You don't sound confident. Melo needs to pop out. No, because he's main eventing later tonight. Whoop, Trick Williams not even concerned about what Sami got to say.
I think Ginger Snap is pretty upset. But look here, Sami Zayn, There's something that you failed to realize, something that you failed to mention. The only reason you got that United States Championship is because of Trick Williams.
Let's talk about it.
Let me help you out even more. The only reason you're going to WrestleMania,
Why?
is because of Trick Williams.
Let's talk about it.
Thank you, Trick Williams. You're welcome, Sami Zayn.
Oh, wait a minute now. Here comes the former champion, Carmelo Hayes, making his way up out of here. And I would hope he's got a microphone in hand. The former champion's going to have something to say. You don't know if it's fickle, but fans with Sami Zayn can always get the job done at the mid-card, but when it comes to world titles, the man is allergic to winning big ones. That's a fact. I think people are not believing the underdog and the lack of belief that Sami Zayn had. I said for months, this is a guy who won the tag team championships off of the unbeatable Usos, won the goddamn IC title off of the unbeatable Gunther. You can't make me believe that you have no belief in yourself. It's ridiculous.
We got history a mile long, and don't you worry. You're going to get your receipt, and I'm going to spin the block on you. And I know the perfect place to do that.
Oh, he said he want to spin the block on Trick Williams at WrestleMania.
But first, Sammy.
Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. So I got to close Netflix and reopen it. These motherfuckers, they just freaking closed out of nowhere in the middle of the doggone promo. Golly, what part of the game is this, son? Come on, Netflix. What are we doing? How many matches are they going to fit on each night? They're probably going to have about 7 matches each night, bro, because I think they're going to overbook it. They're probably going to mess around and overbook it. Oh, you motherfucker. God damn it. Come on, Netflix. What are we doing? Let me switch to Mexico. I'm going from Canada to Mexico on the VPN right now. I'm going from Canada to Mexico right now on the VPN. We got to switch it. They're starting to block VPNs on Netflix. Ain't that a motherfucker? And Stephanie McMahon started fucking pushing commercials for stuff. Let's hear what they got to say.
The way you did that last week, you know what? That don't sit right with me. That don't sit right with anybody here either. Sammy,
I'm a little behind,
for months,
but I'll catch up once they go to commercial.
On my back, I carried that United States Championship on my back. All for you to take that title. When I had it at the 1-yard line, and you think you're going to be the one that's going to run across the end zone? No freaking way. So, Sammy, do me a favor. You listen to these people. They'll tell you right now, we don't want Sami Zayn. We want Melo.
Talk your shit, Melo. We want Melo. That's a fact. We do want Melo. We do want Melo.
So, Sammy, listen to these people. Give these people what they want. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Give me my rematch.
Wait, but I thought this was going to be the rematch already. I thought it was announced already for the rematch.
Carmelo, I've already told you, you know this is not a secret. I think the world of you, I do. And I agree with you. You did. You carried Smackdown on your shoulders for, what was it, 9 weeks, 10 weeks? Every week, doing the open challenges. You did phenomenal. I take nothing away from you, and I 100% do think you deserve this. I do. But here's the thing. You had an open challenge. I answered it, and I beat you. And in doing that, I punched my ticket to WrestleMania. I'm sorry. I genuinely am sorry that it came at your expense in any way.
Hit him in the head with the mic.
This match is already official. So you want a rematch for the United States Championship? I'm happy to give it to you, but it's going to have to wait till the other side of WrestleMania.
Hit him in the head with the mic. Hit him in the head with the mic.
Ginger ale. Nobody wants to hear that, man. What happened to all that integrity you had? I say you give that man a chance.
Trick Williams is hilarious, bro.
You know, as much as I want to tell you to just shut your mouth and stay out of it, you're actually... He has a point. He does have a point. Because the truth is, if Trick Williams didn't get involved last week in our match, would I have beat you? I think so, but we'll never know for sure because Trick Williams did get involved. And here's the thing, it's happened to me too. It's happened to me too. When Cody Rhodes took advantage of an opportunity, I called him out about it.
Son, this man is yapping, son.
Get
to the goddamn point, Sammy.
I called him out about it. So now I'll admit, the same thing happened, and for once, it worked out in my
Literally
favor.
seconds
And you would
ago,
think
this
I'd be
man was
thrilled
saying
about
he
it.
doesn't
And I
want to
am.
put the
I'm
title on the
happy
line.
about WrestleMania.
Now he changing his
But I don't
tune.
feel good about that, Mello. All right? I don't. That's the truth.
All right, so quit yapping and do the right thing.
Thank you. Enough of this fucking yapping shit. Put the title on the line. This man taking his sweet time, bro. Put the goddamn title on the line tonight, son. Man's wasting time and dragging out the segment for no doggone reason.
All right. Carmelo, you want your rematch?
Come on. Give it to him. We want the rematch. Right now, tonight.
Fine, you got it. I'll give it to you tonight here in St. Louis.
Let's go.
You win, and it's Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. But if I win, the United States champion Sami Zayn walks in and takes on Trick Williams at WrestleMania, and that's the last I want to hear about it. We good?
We good.
There we go. We got it. Title on the line tonight in the main event. Trick Williams taking on Sami Zayn, United States Championship.
5 minutes, you said that a long time ago.
Oh, Trick just got clotheslined out the ring by Sami Zayn.
Shot too many for Sami Zayn.
What was that about?
Well, Yanni shakes his head and goes, checks on his friend. But
Well, down goes. Yeah, I'm a little behind. I got to accelerate it once we get through because the VPN cut off in the middle of Carmelo's promo. So once we make it to the commercial break, I'm going to go and accelerate, get back up to being on time. Oh, wait a minute. It's the MFTs backstage.
Why would you do that? Why would you give the Lancer back to the family court? Huh? Why? You got some type of game plan and I don't know how to.
It's done. That stupid lantern is tearing us apart. Let's get back to real business. Taking over Smackdown and taking all the titles.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Let's finish the Wyatts. After when we do,
Finish the Wyatts.
then we'll get back to business.
Forget the fucking Wyatts.
We good?
Yeah.
We're good.
This man talk about let's finish the Wyatts. Bro, the Wyatts are done. Let it go. Here comes Aleister Black. They probably at commercial right now in the middle of this goddamn entrance. Ridiculous. Yeah, they're at commercial right now. What are we doing? Son talking about let's finish the Wyatts. For what? Nobody want to see the MFTs versus the Wyatts no more. It's been 6 months. Enough. I'll fast forward it. We at the commercial right now. Do the MFTs even matter? No. They won the tag team championships a couple of times. And since then, what have they done? Diddly poo. Nothing. Tala Tonga is really just out there taking up space. He's supposed to be this fucking world-beating, a big-time, intimidating factor. This dude will get involved in matches here and there, but for all intents and purposes, what has he really done stand alone? Nothing. Solo's leading this faction, and they're doing nothing. Salvage with 2 on said, you're tired of the Wyatts versus MFTs. Me too. Matt Cardona versus Aleister Black. Nothing to jump off the goddamn programming. I'll tell you that right now. Melo wins tonight. Trick versus Melo at WrestleMania. Sammy interferes at Mania, and Trick wins the U.S. title. I could see that happening. Tyler Tonga's been here for a year and still no singles match. Ain't that crazy? JC Potato is really just taking up space. That brother ain't doing a goddamn thing. That brother ain't doing a goddamn thing. Especially Tongaloa, he's just known as a botch machine. Trick / Yachty will interfere tonight, and we're going to get a triple threat. 100% most likely it's going to end up being a triple threat. I cannot envision a circumstance where Sammy's going to be off of WrestleMania. I don't see that one happening. MFTs will turn on Solo. Then you think the return being the Gorillas of Destiny faction they had in Japan. I think they should turn on Solo because Solo is most likely going to go and rejoin the OG bloodline coming together. Because if you guys remember, they did come together momentarily at War Games, but Solo wasn't a part of that group. You wish it would be a fatal four-way involving Ilya Dragunov? I still think that's a possibility. Because it'd be crazy you don't have Dragunov on WrestleMania. And I'm glad they didn't mess around and make that a ladder match, because I think for the IC championship, you could have that as a stipulation match. But I think if you have a multi-man U.S. title match, you could just have Dragunov there. Royce Keys is going to show up after WrestleMania. They wouldn't have any story for him right now. Unless Dragunov interferes now. Oh, I don't know. Did I hear about Jake Paul fighting Don Fry on the 4th of July? Don Fry got to be in his 60s. What are we doing? Don Fry got to be in his 60s. There's no fucking way. Jake Paul is fighting against Don Fry? Hi. Don Fry is exactly 60. What are we doing, bro? This ain't right. This ain't right. Well, here comes Matt Cardona. Which match am I looking forward to, says Tyler. For you, it's Oba and Brock. For me, it's Oba and Brock as well, and then Punk and Roman. But Oba and Brock right now is easily my number one match I'm looking forward to. What do I think of Gunther versus Seth? Do I think it's going to be it was a good choice? Personally, no. I don't think Gunther Seth was the appropriate move. I think there is they could have possibly had a different angle that could have happened. But obviously, given the injury, because I think it most likely would end up being Braun Breaker versus Seth, but Braun availability, I guess, is called into question right now. So they had to go and call a pivot. But I don't think Gunther should have been the one to go and take on Seth. I thought perhaps they would continue to run with the career killer gimmick, albeit this could just be a pit stop in the midst of him continuing to go and kill careers. But I'm not a large fan of it for all intents and purposes, especially since Seth is coming back from injury, having been off of television. And the last time that we saw the man, he was the world heavyweight champion, and he had to relinquish that title. So him coming back, then losing to Gunther would be crazy, given he was a reigning champion who never lost his title. But then it'd be crazy to have Gunther lose, because for all intents and purposes, this is the man who retired Goldberg, retired Cena, and retired AJ Styles. So it's going to be a very interesting ordeal at WrestleMania. And it came out of nowhere. Gunther was going to face Rey Mysterio and end his career, but he's injured and wants to retire at Clash in Italy. Where did you get the news that he wanted to retire at Clash in Italy? That's interesting. News to me. Braun still injured? Yeah, because he has that hernia and he's recovering from it. Could he rush back? Yeah, but I don't think it'd be worth it. Gunther needs to retire to Bella's next. I wish.
Gotcha, bitch.
Rizio Funin is now following.
You think Braun returns at Mania and costs Seth the match? I wouldn't mind that as long as he's involved. As long as he's involved. Matt Cardona and Aleister Black one-on-one. For all intents and purposes, these matches don't really matter in the grand scheme of things because these two dudes is most likely going to end up getting wedged into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. They're not going to have any standalone matches that will be advertised at WrestleMania. We're 2 weeks out. They don't have a match. They both have no steam whatsoever. I thought they were going to do something with Aleister Black after his feud with Damian Priest. They did absolutely nothing. Man shot a fireball, did all that other shit for what? Nothing. They paired him with his wife. They literally just on the road together, driving in cars, probably having sex, on the company's dollar, but they're not doing anything worth of substance, unfortunately, at this particular point. And then Matt Cardona came back to the company, and what has he done since? Nothing. There's no Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It's reported that was reported last week. Probably not at Mania. They'll probably have something on SmackDown. They might have something on SmackDown, but hey, they don't got the Memorial Battle Royal. I'm actually not upset that they don't have it anymore because I said after they had it 10 years ago, well, 12 years ago now, when they first had it at WrestleMania 30, I thought what they would do is ultimately push whoever wins it to the moon. But had that been something that they've been doing? No. So it's worthless. Tyler said, you wasn't here for the start of the stream. What did I think about Pat McAfee being the mystery guy? I don't like it. I like the promo that he cut because I think there is relevance to the promo, but I think it's kind of foolish to have it be McAfee, who was the dude who was on the phone, because why would Randy need someone like Pat McAfee, who in kayfabe was a commentator the last time we saw him, to talk reason into his ear, saying, hey, man, you got to listen to the voice.
More
Doesn't make any
gifts.
sense.
More
Mania,
gifts.
matches.
Stranger
7
Panther
and 7, all
77
locked in.
gifted
Is it
Rasheen
7 and 7?
33 a
Shit,
subscription. Stranger Panther 77 gifted a tier 1 sub to Rasheen 33.
Giving
This
out
is their
gifts.
first gift sub in the channel.
Giving out gifts. Very first gift thrown there by Strange Panther. We appreciate you, brother. The Dong in the house. Said Adonis, hope all is well. What are my thoughts on Pittman joining the Steelers and always love being here? Much love. Hashtag team goal. Hashtag tuna. Hashtag team tuna. Hashtag fuck team pink. I like the fact that Michael Pittman is joining the Steelers. I would just hope that Aaron Rodgers will stop playing fucking games and mess around and commit to returning for another year. So at least we have a quarterback. If not, we need to make sure that we are 100% behind Will Howard and announce he will be the QB1.
Gotcha, bitch.
And we
Clean
put
Kuye
all of
Beats
the
is now
momentum
following.
behind him. But I like the fact that we now have a number 2 who is a legitimate, guy, because he was at one point a number 1. So it's better to have somebody who is a number 2 who had been a number 1 or at least is good enough to be a number 2 around the league than to have folks who are in the number 2 slot who for all intents and purposes would be a number 3 or 4 if they were on other teams. So there is that. Do I like Penta's ladder match opponents? Not really. Feel like shit just got thrown together. You could have had a scenario where folks was earning, their spot on WrestleMania instead of just throwing folks into the match. I don't quite understand that. It was so random. We was at Raw, and then they just announced the fucking ladder match for Penta, and you look up like, wait, these are his opponents? What did they do to earn the right to have the match? Get announced. That was it. That was literally it. All right, match returns back from commercial break. Aleister Black one-on-one with Matt Cardona. Final 90 minutes of the program. It's Antoine said very random. Indeed it was. There was qualifiers on main event qualifying matches for the IC Championship that's going to take place on WrestleMania on main event? Let's call a spade, bro. Who's tuning into main event? The moment that they fucked up the WWE network, there's no reason to watch main event. I'm curious if they even still got WWE superstars. I'm 100% they don't. I think they shoot Speed on one taping of Raw or SmackDown, then they shoot main event on the other. Ain't nobody tuning in. Ain't nobody tuning in. That's primarily for the main roster. I said main roster, for the live audience. Folks is not tuning into main event to see what's happening. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Speed is on NXT now. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Somebody said that. They think you put them on the YouTube channel. I'm curious what the viewership looks like for those matches. All right. Matt Cardona with the counter, able to go and get himself a neck breaker here. Down goes Aleister Black as this match continues. Mind you, they were trying to sell that Randy Orton had broke Matt Cardona's arm a couple of weeks ago. And here he is in active competition. They should have never went and said broke arm. They should have never went and said broke arm, because it's fucking ridiculous for this man to be in competition after his arm was broke. Kayfabe by Randy Orton. Strange Panther said it's Finn versus Dom. A go for WrestleMania? Potentially. We'll see. Nary is heading out. I appreciate you. Take care. Have yourself a good night. Main event is basically velocity, indeed. Because at least with Sunday Night Heat back in the day, you had, the heavy hitters pop up onto that show. Is main event still exclusive to Hulu, or did it get moved to YouTube? I'm not sure, actually. I have no idea, actually. But is there a match I'm looking forward to tomorrow? If it's standing, not really. I don't tune into NXT as much. But it's the one-on-one match still continues here. Main events on YouTube. So there it is.
Donations.
Strange Panther giving out even more gifts. Donations.
More gifts.
As this match
Stranger
continues,
Panther
call on the power of Dr.
gifted its
Umar, ladies and
_ant
gentlemen.
win a subscription. Stranger
Because
Panther
what is
77
Strange
gifted
Panther
a
giving
tier
out?
1
Donations.
Donations.
Gifts. More gifts. Donations. Gifts. More gifts.
More gifts. All right. Well, there it is. This match is done. Black Mask connects on Matt Cardona. This match is done. Zelina's husband, Aleister Black, with the victory. This match is done. People said the reason Pat was with Randy because they would just lead to Randy doing a punt king since Matt was a punt. Well, Pat was a punter. Well, all right, Bailey and Lyra here.
Tag team championship opportunity. Now, Bailey, how meaningful is this WrestleMania knowing that you were robbed of that moment last year?
Well, obviously, seeing that opportunity last year sucked, but I built a career off fighting with my back against the wall. So tonight, Charlotte and Alexa are going to pay for taking that opportunity of us winning the tag team titles on Monday. And they're going to pay for taking the opportunity of us walking into WrestleMania with those tag team titles. And tonight, Charlotte and Alexa are going to get a little taste of what we're going to do in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it. Charlotte and Alexa's friendship, surface level at best. If they had been through any of what we've been through this past year, there's no way they'd still be teaming today. Also, this WrestleMania, It's about more to us than friendship or even gold. To me, it's about making up for what happened to Bailey last year and making everything we have been through this past year worth it.
Okay.
Good luck tonight, guys. Thank you.
All right, Bailey and Lyra, because you know with the tag team division, for whatever reason, they can end up showing up on each other's shows and shit. I guess we're gonna get a flashback to what transpired on Raw. But when you see Triple B coming down to the ring, you know what time it is.
Yeah! Damn, look at big booty Bailey, 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 big booty baby. Dance control. Big booty Bailey, 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 big booty Bailey.
Run it back one more time.
Yeah! Damn, look at big booty Bailey, 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 big booty baby. Dance control. Big booty Bailey, 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 big booty Bailey.
I want to see two big men with big with big chests. Not me. Big meaty man slapping meat.
Is what's going to be on display once they bring up Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. But Dwayne put 5 on and said you end up finding out you're getting new neighbors and they happen to be the tipsy bartender. What do? I am reporting the police to head down to my neighborhood because there is an individual who is handing out alcohol poisoning. But that being said, Junior said he done passed out. He almost passed out. Come on now, brother. You got to relax. But Big Booty Bailey and Lyra Valkyria challenging Charlexa here for most likely seeing if they could be first in line towards punching their ticket to WrestleMania to challenge for the Irresistible Forces Tag Team Championships. Do I think they're going to have Lyra and Big Booty Bailey go through something after Mania, or they're going to actually have a normal tag run? I think they should most likely go and split their ways at one point down the line, but I think they should win the titles before that messes around and happens because it's going to end up falling flat. This is something that should have already happened last year, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen. So if you want the actual breakup to have real substance, I think they have to win the titles and lose it. I think they have to win the titles and lose it. Black Attack said, congratulations on the decade of Access and Entertainment. You never wasted a single moment of your time. Well, I appreciate that. That's high praise, man. That's much love. I appreciate that. You overheard, it's Marie said you overheard some troll saying Pat Tillman wasn't good at football. You're throwing hands. He was good. Great. Maybe not amongst like the all-time greats, but he was certainly a good football player. 1205 for life, but 2 said, by the way, am I going to tune into the NFL draft? Am I going to watch it? Probably not. A couple of people had asked me if I'm going to go live for it. I don't envision a circumstance where that's going to happen. But I'll probably look after the fact just to see who messed around and got drafted here and there. Because I don't follow college football crazy. Oh, TDM in the building. What's going on? Said you and your wife. You and your wife heard Bailey's cheeks clapping all the way down here in South Carolina. Oh my. So you, despite the fact that you're located in South Carolina, they're currently in St. Louis, but somehow you are still able to hear the cheeks clapping of who?
Yeah! Damn, look at Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty baby. Dance control. Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Bailey.
Y'all gotta relax. What do I think about Sid going into the Hall of Fame? I love it. Long overdue. He should have been inducted when he came back for that one night only in 2012 or 2013. It made no sense that he was not inducted into the Hall of Fame while he was alive. But being there for Obafemi Brock this past Monday in MSG, bro, the roof came off the place. People were making noise for them boys. All right, here we go. I'm curious if they're going to pull the trigger and have Oba win, because at first I had mentioned I wouldn't mind if Brock got the W, but I really wanted to be Obafemi who gets this victory. Shit! I need it! Ace just subscribed. I
Creator
appreciate you,
27 just subscribed.
Much love. Welcome aboard. Seem like whoever, that security guard who got launched by Obafemi, he gonna need to call.
Hurt when the Chinese said, when you seek revenge, dig 2 graves. They didn't have a system of law to get you damages without killing the party responsible. We do. I'm Lowell the Hammer Stanley. Please call me today, and I will explain exactly how we try to get the most money we can using justice, not vengeance. We try to get everything that the law says is yours. Call me right now, 459-CASH, 459-CASH. I'm waiting and ready to go after your award.
You better call him. You better call the Hammer immediately. Because that man about to get his ass inspected for the pain of what transpired, the broken hips, the broken glute bones. He better call Lowell the Hammer Stanley immediately. WrestleMania 1-on-1, Oba versus Brock. That's going to be big time. Box office. Box office. I'm looking forward to that match. I'm looking forward to that match. I'm looking forward to that match. John Cena will be hosting WrestleMania. The WrestleMania host never really does anything. You got a couple of segments here and there. With the exception of The Rock getting involved in the main event at WrestleMania 27, the hosts really don't serve no purpose. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Candice LeRae and R-Truth.
Very much so alive. And tomorrow night, NXT Stand and Deliver. You're looking at the new North American champion. Tell him. Go ahead. Tell him. Go ahead.
Tomorrow night, Johnny Wrestling is back. The best is yet to come.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Go do it, boy. I love it. Hey, man.
What's up, dog?
You know, there's a lot of good teams on SmackDown, but you chose our first title defense against The Miz and Kid. What's up with that?
It's easy, dog. They got cursed.
Cursed.
Yeah. Oscar cursed him last week.
Oscar?
Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar cursed him.
Oscar's on Raw.
Then who's the little girl running around backstage with the face paint?
You mean Danhausen?
That's Oscar. I saw him.
Hold on, let me get this straight. So you gave an undeserving team
They challenged us.
tag title shots because Danhausen
Oscar.
cursed them.
Now you getting it.
I'm not getting anything.
Dog, it'd be easy, like taking candy from a baby. Plus, St. Louis will get to see it's weapon time.
All right, look. Cursed or not, them boys, something bad's about to happen to them. I'm gonna go get ready.
That's what's up. Hey, watch out for Oscar.
R-Truth, hilarious, bro. R-Truth, hilarious. Tag team match coming up momentarily. Charlexa taking on Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. Marco put 2 on and said, where do I rank Triple H and HBK all time? HBK's my GOAT. In-ring performance, I don't think anybody is over HBK. But Triple H, I would have Triple H probably somewhere around that 9-10 area. For WWE, that is. R-Truth, hilarious. R-Truth, absolutely hilarious. Ace the Creator said, since you're a part of the Clutch Squad, it's only right to be a part of Chiseled Adonis Squad. I appreciate that. Much love. That makes me feel like...
Open up your eyes, open up your eyes, open up your mind, open up your mind.
Let's ascend.
Open up your eyes, open up your eyes, open up your mind, open up your mind.
You think we're gonna see Jacob tweak today? Tyler said bad news. Bad news Brown also being overdue for the Hall of Fame, and also Demolition and Sid. Yeah. Unfortunately, in this case, Demolition is the only squad that's still alive. I think one of the members might have passed on, right? Axe and Smash. There was one more, right? I think one member of Demolition may have passed. Was it Crush? Axe is still alive. Smash is still alive. Oh, the original Smash just passed away. Crush died. Yeah, Crush died. Brian Adams, he's died. And Blast is still alive as well. So three of the five. 3 of the 5. Yeah, Crush passed away. Young Russ in the building. Crush passed away. Edgar said, my Mount Rushmore for top in-ring talent, best mic skills, most over, 3 different categories for a possible 12 different wrestlers. Some can be in all 3 Mount Rushmores. So if you were to say in-ring talent, HBK, AJ Styles, Ric Flair, and then probably, because his fucking versatility, Kurt Angle. Then from mic skills, John Cena, CM Punk. John Cena, CM Punk. John Cena, CM Punk. Dusty Rhodes. It's either Ric Flair or Roddy Piper. It's either Ric Flair or Roddy Piper. I'd probably go Roddy Piper. And then for the most over, Hogan, Austin, Rock, Cena. Marco Patuan said, my top 3 WrestleMania matches / moments all time. My top 3 WrestleMania matches all time is HBK, Taker, Austin, Rock, and not the triple threat match is always up there for me. The triple threat match at WrestleMania 20 is always up there for me, but Brett and Austin, WrestleMania 13. Dwayne put 2 on, said, who are the Oakland Raiders about to draft? Who are they about to draft? You already know. You already know. Straight out of The Simpsons, they about to draft your boy
Mendoza!
What's his name?
Mendoza!
One more time.
Mendoza!
That's the #1 overall pick. Dr. Pritch. So is this Drew McIntyre cutting the promo? Oh, I think it is.
Change, but you have not changed. You will never change. You will always be nothing more than a pathetic, dirty convict. You're only here because of your family. The same family that made my life an absolute living hell. The nepo criminal of the family. You might just be the worst one of all, and you can't outrun your past, man. Next week, I'm going to prove beyond all reasonable doubt you're as guilty as charged. Next week, I'm going to show the whole world who Jacob Fatu really is.
Okay. But here comes Charlexa now. Decent promo right there from Drew McIntyre. But Dr. Pritch put 5 on, said, was front row in Seattle and yelled out, Big Booty Bailey got a big smile from her. Even bigger in person. Need the flashlight. Oh, sir, you actually went out there, screamed the Big Booty Bailey. Congratulations to you. Matt put 2 on and said top 3 high flyers. Rey Mysterio, RVD, Jeff Hardy. Those are my guys, but of course there's gonna be some more luchadors that you can mess around and have up in there. And top 3 talkers, Dusty, Punk, Cena. All right, here comes Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, heading down to the ring, the former tag team champions, about to have a match taking on Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Sargon, make sure you're boxing out right now because you might be incredibly unhinged. We got to wait till the other ladies make their way down to the ring, but one way or another, you know what time it is.
Posters, traps, and he appears. The chiseled Adonis is horny. Chiseled Adonis is horny. Yeah! Damn! Ooh, yeah! Are you looking for some wood? I need it! Man.
Oh no. Yeah.
God damn! I'm on my way! Let's roll, friends!
Who the fuck cleans this? Son just hit me. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Enough to get me hot.
Bring them to me! I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke.
I'm interested.
See, what you want to do is...
We know he has a big black hole.
Finger licking good. Oh, that's that good shit.
Oh! Oh my God, now this ain't God. This is Stanley Earth.
Oh my God, I love my life.
Look at that big ass. Look at that big juicy booty.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
You know I'm a degenerate.
You know I'm a degenerate. Tag team match here. Bayley and Lyra taking on Charlexa for the right to be #1 contenders. Fuego said both of them. Oh, yes, indeed. Indeed. Nonetheless, Lyra taking down Charlotte right now, throwing all kinds of right-hand clubbing blows. Not enough to take down the Bird Lady permanently as we are entering into the final hour of Friday Night Smackdown. Is it main event time? We're not even close. For the Gooners, this is main event time. But the main event later this evening, Sami Zayn defends his United States Championship against Carmelo Hayes. Remember, this is SmackDown, which is a perfect 3 hours. Raw has a 2 hours and variable time, which is usually about 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2 hours and 25, 2 hours and 30. But SmackDown is guaranteed to go 3 hours, so we have another hour going on the program. Oh, Kayla already in the building talking about, we know Carmelo's my favorite. He makes you roar. Is crazy. Lady turns into a Pokemon. Nonetheless, Charlexa is having a good time as they are abusing Lyra Valkyria right now. They've got her on the ground. Sargon put 20 on and said, Alexa, Big Booty Bailey. Lyra making you tweak. You about to do the Kevin Dates challenge up in there. Charlotte built like a windshield wiper. Everybody sleeping on Lyra. She fine as hell, too. That brother inside the crib right now moving like... You need to relax. You need to relax. Oh, the stomps on Lyra in the corner. Shorty struggling to stand up. Struggling to stand up. She getting beat right there in the corner. Yeah, somebody get the flashlight right now for Sargon, because he's over there in the chat talking about.
Pick all in your stomach. Pick all in your stomach. Pull your hair, slap your ass. Bitch, you better not do no running. I say dick down. I dick you down, pick you down, pick you down.
Sir. Sir. Quell your horniness. Quell your horniness. Alexa Bliss assaulting Lyra Valkyria right now. Got her exactly where she wants her. Somehow Baby Nate is being distracted by Charlotte. Alexa smiling as she's got Lyra in a headlock here. Edgar Patuon said, do I know who Sky Blue is? If not, Google her. Thank me later. Unironically, you sent me a clip in the email where she was with her tag partner, Sky Blue. Google Sky Blue. That's an American singer and rapper. He's 39 years old. He's a rapper, American rapper, singer, record, producer. Is he also wrestling? The last post I see on his IG is the Dodgers winning the World Series on November the 2nd. So Sky Blue. Huh. All right. Match continues here. Nathan Bafavon said, your Seahawks going to be featured on Hard Knocks this summer. First time defending champion featured on Hard Knocks since the 2001 Ravens. Well, there it is. Charlotte Flair strutting right now. Strutting like her father. Oh, Lyra just got cornered yet again. Bayley is unable to get into this match. Alexa with the jumping kicks on Lyra, taking her down to the ground. Quick tags, Charlotte right back into this match as they continue to beat the life out of Lyra. Lyra really struggling here. Lyra really struggling here. Oh, it looked like Charlotte was trying to go for the devil's kiss. Instead, she just rolls Lyra all the way through, and she rolls Lyra 2 different times. Yo, she just tossing Lyra around. She just tossing Lyra around. Charlotte doing 3 moves of straight up shenanigans. She doing 3 moves of straight up shenanigans. Big knee dropped right there on Lyra. Lyra trying to get the tag, but can't reach over to a partner. Alexa holding her back.
Trishawn Witherspoon is
Oh,
now
damn,
following.
drops her right there. Dropped the flatline her ass, and she's back down on the ground. DJ said, did I start off on the treadmill tonight? No. The walking pad is broken. I have to get a new one. The treadmill actually was on the actual treadmill earlier watching WrestleMania 18 before the stream. But that's far too large to transport from downstairs to upstairs. So I have to see if I can get myself another walking pad. I'm going to reach out to different brands to see if they will sponsor me first. But if not, then I'll just go ahead and purchase another one. Oh my God, Lyra's still struggling to go and make the tag. She's able to go and floor Charlotte, but once again, she can't make it there. As we enter into the final hour of the program, big time knife edge chop, down goes Lyra. This match continues. Oh, Lyra to the corner, cross body, rolls through on Flair. She's crawling, and now there's the tag. Big Booty Bayley is in this match. Big Booty Bayley is in this match. Back suplex, down goes Charlotte as the 2 horsewomen go to war. MLK Pateno said, if I had to choose 2 running backs from any era to be in my starting running back depth chart, who would I choose? Walter Payton and Barry Sanders. However, one has to be a downhill bruiser. The other has to be east-west speedster. Well, that answers your question. That answers your question. Matt Patuon said, would I want Kirk Cousins' agent as mine? 110%. That brother's going to get me paid. Bayley with the roll through, sunsets flip powerbomb, throwing Charlotte into the middle turnbuckle. There's the cover, but Charlotte got a hand on the middle rope. God damn it.
Damn.
This match continues despite the hot tag. Bayley unable to put Charlotte away, and she's dragging her to the middle of the ring here, going for what I believe is another cover. No, instead she's going up. Looks like she's trying to connect on the stream's favorite move. Charlotte's getting ready to take flight, or I should say Bayley's getting ready to take flight, but Charlotte intercepted her. Charlotte intercepted her, and a big knife edge chop on the top rope here. Bayley with a slot back on Charlotte. Charlotte with a knife edge chop right betwixt the nipples. And looks like Charlotte's trying to set up a superplex right now. Bayley's in trouble here. Hey, Bayley better counter. She better utilize the power of those big glutes and throw Charlotte onto the ground. Cameraman is doing their job. Oh, wait a minute. Lyra went and held on to Bayley's leg so that Charlotte would fall by herself. And now Charlotte's assumed the position. Alexa's been dropped on the hardest part of the ring. Bayley's got Charlotte in the drop zone. It's time to fly, BBBB. It's time to fly from the heavens. Elbow connects, but it wasn't enough to win the match. The elbow connected, but it wasn't enough to win the match. And now Lyra Valkyria able to go through a swinging neck breaker, but Charlotte kicks out again. Pat McAfee posted on IG, if Orton loses at WrestleMania, he'll never appear on WWE TV again. That's literally not necessary. That's literally not necessary. That's literally not necessary. Especially since sometimes there's public information regarding somebody's fucking deal. That's not necessary. He doesn't need to post that, bro. Oh, there it is. Figure 4 going into the figure 8. Oh my God, Lyra got caught. Oh, she's about to tap out. Lyra's gonna fucking tap out. Lyra's gonna tap out. No, Bayley able to go slide through, and she hit Charlotte with a sliding elbow. But Bayley was trying to see if she could get the goddamn cover, but Alexa just kicked the life out of her. Oh, Lyra's in trouble. Lyra's in trouble. There's the tag in right there from Alexa. Alexa's going up. Lyra struggling to stand up. Alexa crossbody caught by Lyra. Lyra caught her. Now's a good time for a fall away slam here if you can get her. Lyra just pointed at the WrestleMania sign, but instead got caught with a Sister Abigail. Oh, it's a wrap. Bayley ended up running right into a boot. Sister Abigail DDT. No, it's a counter by Lyra. Lyra ends up rolling through. No, Alexa with a huge right hand just caught Lyra right across the face. And now Bayley and Lyra laid out in the middle of the ring. They're struggling to stand up. Dueling, bow down to the queen, but unfortunately for Lyra, I guess it was in reverse, and that's enough to get the victory. Bayley and Lyra take an L. Charlexa get the victory. Charlexa and, oh, Jesus Christ, where the fuck did Last Legend come from? God damn. Last Legend out of nowhere. And here comes Big Nia with the clotheslines, taking down both Bayley and Charlotte. Down go the two of the 4 horsewomen, and now Alexa and Lyra are being manhandled, woman-handled, I should say, by Lash Legend. God damn, where the hell did Lash come from? Lash and Nia laying out the competition, dueling cross bodies, taking out both Alexa and Lyra, and now Bayley struggling to stand in the corner. Damn, Bayley's getting bear hugged and held in position for Nia to go drop that big ass leg. Oh, Lyra's got, down goes Bayley. Nia done dropped the doggone leg right on top of her ass. And the tag team champions standing tall once again. Since Nia's in the building, you know what time it is. Say what, Hayden?
Party on a Monday night.
My what?
Turn this up for my interest. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shorty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look but you cannot touch, cause I know what some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
What's wrong, okay? When I came down. I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying.
The Miz bloviating backstage saying there is no curse. Oh, Danhausen is here.
Somebody say curse? No. Oh. What is that? They're human teeth, obviously. Anyway, so Danhausen's gonna come down to the ring and learn how to be me.
Wake up, Danhausen, you spooky little goblin. You are toxic.
Oh my God. Yes, well, anyway, if I do come down to the ring with you, I can uncurse you guys, and then you can win tag team gold.
You can undo the curse.
Oh, yeah, I could double curse you. It's really...
Stay away from the ring tonight or it'll make your life miserable. Because when we win the tag team titles tonight, you can take that curse and shove it.
Well, he's already disappeared. Danhausen's already disappeared. And here comes Damian Priest and R-Truth. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions are on their way to the ring to defend their titles. 1205 for Lipo. 51 says, still don't get why there's a lot of women tag teams. This is why Jade didn't have an opponent for the longest. Well, I think they're kind of struggling to figure out how they want to book the women, because when you don't have established tag team, you just take a bunch of singles women, put them together in a tag that doesn't quite make any sense, and then you make them hunt the tag team championship. At least in the case of Charlotte and Alexa, they've established themselves as a tag team and fully embraced that role. Bayley and Lyra, to a degree, they've had that for the most part as well. The Kabuki Warriors, obviously. But you don't need to start pairing motherfuckers together just because they be buddy-buddy or whatever the case may be. There should be people who's going after the individual titles. Like, really, the IC Women's Championship, with the exception of Maxine, it was really a three-women, interest. And AJ just came along late. It was Bayley. Bayley was going back and forth. Well, I said Bayley. It was Becky going back and forth with Lyra. Then all of a sudden, here came AJ getting involved. Or I shouldn't say AJ started getting involved. I think Lyra already dropped the title. Then Maxine had a small hop and a skip going on over there, but then not too much was going on. You like Damian Priest theme? Me too. Charlexa being a tag team shouldn't have been able to work out, but they made it work. Because they fully embraced it. They had tag teams and they broke them up or released them. WWE constantly pigeonholes them themselves with the women's division. We're down to the final 50-some minutes of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Bella Twins is a female team. Yeah, but Bella Twins, nobody wants Bella Twins. The way I feel about them
is a no-good, lousy son of a bitch. That's exactly what he is. But he's a no-good bastard for what he did, and he ought to burn in hell for it.
They need to get the hell up out of here, bro. I'm so sick of them. Get them up out of here. Nathan Batuan said, am I ready for the Final Four tomorrow? Yes and no. Maxine Rain was disrespected because they kept fucking inserting Natty. They kept inserting Natty. And now what? What are they doing on Raw? Nothing. It's not even anywhere near interesting. My favorite commentator, JR. Kayla said, all you want 2 weeks from tomorrow, birthday present is two things. One, everybody retains, blessed, and follows whatever dreams they have. And two, Carmelo is on WrestleMania card. That's all. Around this time last year, the SmackDown men's tag division was on fire. Indeed, and they should have had a match at WrestleMania, but for whatever reason, they didn't. And that was some bullshit. Natty versus Nikki Bella next week on Raw. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. I'll tell you right now, I will personally infiltrate, them by posing as a cab driver and then revealing my actual identity, only to deliver them 58 minutes away from the show so that they're going to be unable to make it to the show on time. Once I do the reveal, they're going to be like, who are you? I'm going to say,
Who are you anyway? One of your fans.
and before they could call the authorities to come and apprehend me, they're going to be lost in traffic. And given that they're 58 minutes away and they're going to need somebody to come and make their way to go find and locate said car, then drop them at the show, they're 100% going to mess around and miss their segment. I'll consider that a victory for me. Ain't nobody trying to see no Nikki Bella versus Natalia. Please. Natty needs to retire immediately. Immediately. How many more steps do I have here? Oh wait, the women's Final Four. Oh, UConn lost to. Oh, was UConn undefeated? UConn was undefeated. Damn. Dawn Staley and Gino got into it. South Carolina beat UConn to advance to the national championship. Damn, UConn was about to have another undefeated season, but not anymore. Well, it seemed like they got into it at the end. Oh, I wonder what they was upset about. Oh, I wonder what the hell was that about.
I have no idea, but I'm gonna let you know this. I'm of integrity. I'm of integrity. So if I did something wrong,
Oh, maybe it was something where the score was getting run up. Sexy Red. Who the fuck booked Sexy Red on the show, bro?
You're fired!
What? Who the fuck booked Sexy Red to be out there on the show, bro? Somebody go and spray all kinds of repellent, please. Somebody spray the repellent expeditiously, son. Ain't nothing sexy about that Sexy Red. Somebody who's sitting next to her, you touch her immediately. I'm telling you right now, my condolences. Yo siento.
You will rest in peace.
Y'all killing me with this. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Relationship with your
Oh
children.
my God.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
It's going to be a bad situation. And it's Miz and Kit Wilson taking on Damian Priest and R-Truth. Tag Team Championship is on the line. And keep in mind, Danhausen had cursed The Miz a few weeks ago. Booker T is going to be going wild tomorrow. Yeah, you know he will. R-Truth, Damian Priest, defending them Tag Team Championship. Salvage with 2 once they can. Off the TV now because it's an easy match. It should be. Kit Wilson, R-Truth, having a face-off right now. All right. R-Truth thrown into the corner. Big-time elbow right there from Kit Wilson. There's the tag over to The Miz. And the 2-time Grand Slam champion, pardon me, the 2-time Grand Slam champion already opening up hands on R-Truth. They need to give Kit Wilson a title. I disagree. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here comes Ron Cena already with the goddamn flying shoulder tackles. Protoplex able to go and connect. And looks like he's already looking for 5-knuckle shuffle. Look like we about to breeze through this match. This might be a 1-segment match. R-Truth already went into the Ron Cena doggone maneuvers. Man, they done jump R-Truth. They done jumped R-Truth, and now he got laid out outside the ring. Yo, the tag team championship. Mr. Nobody said Team Red Marble, baby. See, somebody's caught in the Genjutsu. Somebody's caught in the Genjutsu. We got to wash that Red Marble out of here.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Squirtle!
Squirtle, Squirtle.
The exchange started, Virgo said the exchange started because Gino accused Staley of not shaking hands pregame, but the video shows that they actually did. Huh. Okay. Match continues during the commercial break. Miz is on the offensive, and he has his former friend and former tag champ getting assaulted. I believe Miz and R-Truth had won the tag team championships together twice, maybe 3 times. I was at WrestleMania 40 when they won the titles and ununified them, if I'm not mistaken. Was that the only time they never won it in the run in 2011? Red in the building, what's going on? Who's my MVP this year? It's most likely going to end up being SGA. You have SGA, you got Victor, and then you also have Luka, but unfortunately they said they shutting down Luka for the remainder of the season. Low-key, because he only has to play 1 game. Low-key, if they wanted a scheme to where he can still be valid for the NBA awards, you can literally just activate him for 1 game. He's on the court, then immediately foul and get him up out of there. We've seen crazier things happen. If they wanted to have him, eligible for all NBA, awards and shit, but we'll see what ends up happening. Oh, well, shit, I got to change the VPN again. Yeah, Netflix is starting to get very privy to the VPN, so now I got to change location once more. Let's see if it works now. Jaylen Brown been going crazy when Tatum was hurt. Yeah, Jaylen Brown was playing very well, hence why the Celtics are still number 2 in the East. So he's been doing his job. Okay, I got to change the VPN again. Canada, they got caught on. Mexico, they caught on. To the UK we go. Boy. You use European countries yourself for the VPN? Yeah, I was using it before, but for whatever reason it started running into some issues here and there. I have to switch it because it's not popping up right now. Let me switch it to a different location in the UK because I'm in the Docklands. Let me switch it to London. You're doing the same shit right now? Yeah, for those fellow VPN users, because Netflix is starting to have blocking, the VPNs, it's making they're doing everything they can to, I guess, get folks to have to spend their money or watch it on USA. Yeah, Smackdown, it's not, I think it might be blacked out. It might be blacked out. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't quite understand it because ultimately, if you have a VPN, you should be able to go and watch. Like, why are they making shit difficult? I don't understand it, but that's what they doing. All right, let's go to Spain now. I'm in Madrid now. We'll go Spain. Because they want money, of course. Trying to get back to WWE here, but for whatever reason, it is not popping up. There's WWE Collection, but it is not popping up over here. My whole shit stopped. Use the Netherlands or France right now. Let me go see if I can switch it over to France. Because legitimately right now, I am not getting anything. Nothing is popping up at the moment. I still have all of the piracy, websites. that exist out there. But they're not in real time because, of course, it's a little bit delayed, about 45 seconds to a minute delayed. So I'll switch it over to France and let's see if we can make a breakthrough over here. And no, same situation. It is not working here. Same thing's happening for you on Raw on Monday. Yeah. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. It seems as if they've boxed me out. To the Netherlands we go. Danhausen has pulled up. Let me pull up USA over here. Let me see if Danhausen started cursing them. What the hell? I'll go to the USA Network over here, see if I have, because I don't have YouTube TV anymore. YouTube TV account was the unknown Adonis's account. So for obvious reasons, can't use that anymore. He cursed them, didn't he? Yeah, bizarrely enough, it's not popping up anymore. I don't know. It went froze. The screen went black, and I haven't been able to get SmackDown back. I have not been able to get SmackDown back. Even when you search WWE SmackDown, nothing. Like, it's not popping up at all. There's WWE Unreal, and then you can't even go to... You go to the genre, it's still not popping up over there. Yeah, Netflix is cracking down, I guess. It seems like Netflix is cracking down. Now I'm trying to log into Verizon. Hausen cursed the referee? Shit. I'll go to one of my piracy sites. Let's see where we're at over here. Okay, so Danhausen's running off right now, but I know it's delayed. I know it's incredibly delayed because there goes Kit Wilson. R-Truth just AA'd Kit Wilson. And then there's the skull-crushing finale. Cover there from Miz. Oh, what the hell? The referee just, instead of counting to 3, some just happened to the ref. Some just happened to the ref. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. The referee had something happen to their arm. That's incredible. Referee got cursed. And there's a choke slam right there, south of heaven. Down goes Miz. And with the offhand, the ref gets the cover. And it's a retaining tag team championship match there for R-Truth and Damian Priest. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? This man went for the doggone cover, but unfortunately, because of the... what the hell? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes just came out of nowhere, grabbed Kid Wilson, and hit him with a crossroads. What the hell? That's fair enough. He said if it was if the NWO instead of Hulk Hogan, it was Disco Inferno. Oh, he said everybody who represents Pat McAfee can kiss his ass. Okay. Well, what does that mean? Is there somebody else that he's talking about who he represents? Cody's screaming into that mic. Oh, Cody said he doesn't know how to do it anymore. He said he got 2 kids. He don't know if he could go back to the evil Cody.
Tagging all these sites that only exist because WWE is hot right now. And you talk about me coming back in Dallas next year, Los Angeles, that's a record. The year Philadelphia, that's a record. Followed by Las Vegas, another nearly untouchable record. And I was wrestling Roman Reigns, John Cena, even The Rock. But made no mistake.
Oh, another mention of The Rock.
Wrestling me.
Okay, Cody. Cody says he wants his respect.
It's a wrestling match. 20 years of history with the 2 very best wrestlers to do it. I am hearing those voices inside my head. Finally. You don't want to.
Oh, he said you don't want to hear what they have to say. So that was a good promo, but was that a promo directed to the fans? Or was that a promo directed towards Randy? I'm very curious who that promo was directed towards. Was it towards the fans or was it towards Randy? Decent promo nonetheless. I like the passion that we saw over there. It really sucks that the VPN's not working anymore, so Netflix is completely down. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it seemed like it was somewhat directed towards the fans. So very interesting ordeal transpiring over here. But hey, if this leads to a turn for Cody, I like it. I like it. But I anticipated a double turn at WrestleMania. Nonetheless, it's going to be very, very interesting how this is going to go and play out. Because for a second there, I thought he was yapping like Solo, but evidently that wasn't the case. But if we see Solo Sikoa at one point later in the night, you already know he's going to be moving like... So we'll see how things play out. Josh Jones in the building. What's going on, brother? For 5 said, much love, bro. Wanted to say thank you for your support and congratulations on 10 years. My guy, I appreciate you. Said, for what, son? Been here since. They raising a fare to $3. Man, you've been around for a minute. That's 9 years that Josh Jones been around. And congratulations again on being recognized over for your musical acumen and your talents, brother. I'm ecstatic and always incredibly proud of you, man. So I'm happy to hear you know, everything is going well. And thank you very much for the 10 years, man. Thank you very much. Marvello for 5 said, Chisel, you bought this house from YouTube money, student loans. Giving me the eyes right now, but congrats on 10 years, though. Here's to another 10. Yes, indeed. Cheers to you. 10 more years here on YouTube. Yeah, I use ExpressVPN. My shit is fucked. I restarted my phone, but regardless, it hasn't turned back on. I've switched the VPN a couple of different times, different sort of countries, but for whatever reason, the sumbitch ain't working. The sumbitch is not working. Student loans coming for Chiseled Adonis? They better not. I'm already on the run from the IRS. I can't mess around and try to dodge student loans as well. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like it's not even showing up here. Like if I were to search WWE Raw, does Raw don't even show up either. It's like nothing shows up here whatsoever. I don't know. It's very odd. Very odd. Marvello for 5 on 2 on it said top 3 catering all-stars and greatest catering star. Catering all-stars. Catering all-stars? Like jobbers? Jobbers? Yeah, it's back from commercial break now. I see they're hovering around Allegiant Stadium at the moment. But I am slightly delayed as we enter into the final 25 minutes of the program. Sargent for 5 said, oh yeah, announcement. Your 23rd birthday falls on the 17th WrestleMania weekend. We're going to drink and go Tamatonga mode all weekend long. Oh, that I should be live that Friday in 2 weeks. I should be live that Friday in 2 weeks. So hopefully you can pop into the chat room if you're not already out celebrating your birthday, and we can have ourselves, you know, a good time tuning in. Oh, ones who are always in catering. Top 3 catering people who JTG has to be on that list because JTG was able to stay employed for like an additional 2 to 3 years, never freaking working a match on TV. JTG is definitely one. Catering all-stars. Boy, JTG is on that list there. JTG. Apollo Crews. Yeah, Apollo Crews. DJ said, how old is Chiseled? You bet 39. God damn, 39? Golly, I'm 31. I just entered my 30s. Son said I'm about to be 40. God damn. I look old up this motherfucker. Golly. Jeez. Son said I look like I've been a taxpayer longer than I haven't. Good God. Brutal. I thought I thought I wasn't looking like somebody who fixing to be in their 40s. God damn. Andrea said I look good for 31. Why, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's the gray hair. You can't even see it. Well, I mean, you see about 2 strands that's over here. I got a lot of grays that's fixing to be up here. Or I should say they're already up here. So it's already here nonetheless, but I don't mind the grays. I don't mind the salt and pepper. I'm not gonna be somebody who mess around and color up, you know, the hair. Funaki in the all catering. It's the beard. I remember when I cut off the sideburns. I remember when I cut off the side, just kept the goatee. I'll probably do that at one point. Maybe in the winter. Sin Cara's wrestling somewhere, ain't he? Edgar put 5 on, said, Chisel, the wrestler you wanted me to Google, or the wrestler you wanted me to Google was Sky Blue. You spelled her name wrong, so that's why I got the artist and not the wrestler. Okay. Sky Blue. Man, that's a big ass title right there. Oh, she. An appealing looking lady right there. She's all, what is this pose? Hey, hold on. Hey, wait a minute, ma'am. What is this pose? Hold on, wait. Let me flip the camera to the reaction camera. What is
We
this?
had a major development earlier tonight that affects
Ma'am.
what we will see in the women's championship
Ma'am.
match. Rhea Ripley
What's
now
happening
with
over
the support
here?
of Io Sky
This is her?
coming to help out, balance things
This is-
out
that's
against
her.
Jade
This
Cargill.
bending. She doing the
that
bending?
comes your way for the WWE Women.
She doing the bending? What's going on? I just realized I had the audio going. That'd have been a bad situation. But that was a little odd right there. Shorty was doing the bending. I'm like, what's going on over here? Oh, they're going through all the matches for WrestleMania? Yeah, Oba versus Brock low-key could be the main event for night one. I ain't gonna hold you. Low-key, that could be the main event for night one. Rhodes versus Orton. I didn't see the booty pics that are on Google. I was supposed to look at the booty pics. Son just said sky blue. I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for gooning activity. Y'all wildin'. Macaroon. All right, Sami Zayn taking on Trick WrestleMania, but that might not be able to stand if he can't retain his championship. Sami Zayn taking on Carmelo Hayes. Low key, they got to change this damn theme back. There's the let's go, but there's not a loud pop as you're used to hearing for Sami Zayn. Oh my God. Fam, I did lunges earlier today in the gym. I did 60 total lunges, 135 pounds, barbell. It's not heavy by any estimation, because I'm working my way back into it. Because my knee felt like it was bone on bone. You ever have, when you be going to the gym, or maybe you go for a run or whatever the case is, where it feels like your knee is bone on bone? Like you just bend your knee down and you just have like that sharp pain that shoots through it. Bro, I had that all morning. So it was brutal. Absolutely brutal. But I was doing the lunge. I'm like, man, I can't go up and do the 185 like I wanted to do. So I said, fuck it, we just gonna do the plates on there. I did 60 fucking lunges. I'm like, my God, man, my glutes is on fire right now. I gotta get in the cold tub before I go to sleep, but I might not be able to. Am I watching Stand and Deliver tomorrow? Probably not. I ain't gonna hold you. Fresh Prince said, what's up with the Black Marble not getting its respect and getting the win in the marble race? Hey, Black Marble got to go out there and win it. Black Marble got to go out there and win it. All right, let's try Netflix again. I let it go nearly 10 minutes with the VPN running. Let's see if it pops up here. Still nothing. Still nothing. And what sucks about it is like it's not even popping up over here. Let me see. I got Raw, but then it's there as a download. I can't even get to the WWE page. Let me see if I'm able to go get episodes. Nope. I can't even get episodes. I don't know. This is very bizarre. Let me see if I can if I can go to the nope. Nothing. I have March 30th Raw that just passed. I can't even Yeah, SmackDown's not there. Very bizarre. Could it be a situation where they officially got that sumbitch up out of there? Because the VPN is not working. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, Netflix is cracking down, man. Netflix is cracking down. Let's go to Australia. Is this Brisbane? We'll go to Sydney. Nikki's injured. Wade Barrett broke the news during the start of the... No, but it's still a possibility she could be at Mania. I'm not sure. because she did walk out without the walking boot on Raw this Monday, but who knows? It could just be straight adrenaline, albeit it was a couple of days afterwards. So you use Nord, yours is still working. It might be clipped for ExpressVPN for me. I don't know when the year expires for me, but I can't get. Yeah, I'm not getting SmackDown back. I'm not getting SmackDown back. Bon, it is what it is. Final 15 minutes of the program. Try Mexico. Now I was originally on Mexico when it cut, so I don't know. I got the link of piracy. That's a little bit delayed, but nonetheless, it's a link nonetheless. Steve said, "Did I watch the Afro Man court videos?" I saw one clip because y'all kept sending me stuff, but that was pretty much it. Might have said, "Do I need the login? Login for what in particular?" What flavors of macaroon? Cookies and cream. Macaroon. This is one of my boys' birthday tomorrow. So for a cake that was purchased for him, they also threw in some macaroons. Oh, for Hulu. Shit, now that I think about it, I have Hulu. No, I don't have cable. So that's why I don't have the I don't have cable anymore. Let me see if I log into Hulu over here. Let's see. Where is Hulu? I could have swore I had Hulu in here. Fuck it. Let me log into Hulu real quick. I think I have it logged in on the computer. Yeah, I have Hulu. Let me go log in over here. I don't think it's on the TV for whatever reason, though. Smart setup. Oh, this is a lot. Oh, wait. This is a VPN for Hulu? Because I have Hulu on the phone as well. Very bizarre. Yeah, I have my brother's login for Hulu, so let's see. Nope. Fuck it. Oh, what the hell? Trick Williams came out here. Just random Trick Williams emoting in the background. Random Trick Williams emoting in the background as Sammy is awaiting his opponent. You just got a random Trick Williams on top of the announce desk, freaking emoting and shit, having a time of his life. He over here having a time of his life right here. Freaking Trick Williams dancing on top of the announce desk as Sami Zayn waits for his opponent. Where the hell did he even show up from? But here comes Carmelo Hayes wanting his restitution. He wants his restitution. Joker said, "Hey, so can somebody answer your question? No way McAfee was a mystery caller." Well, I got news for you, buddy. He is. And we're all confused. Trick Williams is hilarious. Yeah, that man is sports entertainment. He is sports entertainment. Oh, wait a minute. I think I swore I have another reel to upload for this conversation regarding Larry Fitzgerald. Did this one do well? I was doing okay. Yeah, Instagram is not fucking with the poke bets. D. Murray in the building, put 20 on it. Said, absolutely love the content, my man. I look forward to your videos daily. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Much love. Did we even see Nick Aldis tonight? Yes, in the opening segment, actually. Nick Aldis was here in the opening segment. Oh, yeah, Little Yachty, ringside as well? Any more trifling fruit bitches video? Funny enough, I've been receiving non-stop DMs about these damn AI fruit videos, man. Non-stop. I had no idea there's so many that's out there. Non-stop. They had other ones with produce. Folks had other vegetables rather than fruits. There was one that was of a lettuce. I said, what is going on? What is going on? Is it going to be a triple threat for the U.S. title at WrestleMania? I surely believe that will be the case. I think that's going to be the case. How long till football season? Quite some time until then. Quite some time until then. Oh, Sami Zayn is climbing. He's got Carmelo Hayes with the 1As. We're now under 10 minutes left to go here in the program. I think we got one more commercial break until the end of the program. And now Carmelo Hayes going for the top 10 punches. Am I ready for the World Cup? You better believe it. Sorry for Jamaica. They didn't end up qualifying. But you better believe it, I'm ready. Oh, what a clothesline right there. Sami Zayn taking down Carmelo Hayes. Taking down Carmelo Hayes. Got to have the aura farmers of Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams to elevate the aura farming vacuum of Sami Zayn. You need something to cancel it out, huh? They chanting Sammy sucks. Yeah, they ain't fucking with him. They ain't fucking with him. Some folks, man, they had enough. They had enough. D. Murray giving out even more gifts. Donations. I appreciate you as this U.S. title match continues. It's bad enough it's in Vegas again. Yeah, they ended up scheming and getting WrestleMania back to Vegas. If I'm in New Orleans, I'm pissed off. You're going to tell me, yeah, we're going to give you guys money in the bank, though. Man, fuck you. What you talking about? You going to give us money in the bank over in September, bruh? That's some bullshit. We were promised WrestleMania. That's what the fuck we should have got. Who that for life, Chris? Put 2 on it. Said just got just gonna disrespect spring football like that, bro. Spring football's not regular NFL football. Let's just call a spade, man. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody waiting all night, waiting all day for spring Friday night. Come on, bro. What are we doing? Folks is not losing their mind for some spring football, man. Oh, boys. Carmelo Hayes is selling the knee right now. Let me go ahead and freaking refresh this just to make sure I'm all the way up as close as I possibly can.
Then you sell it.
Trick and Lil Yachty still sitting ringside here, by the way. Did I see LA Knight going iShow speed stream? Yes. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's really selling that knee. Carmelo seems to be befuddled right now regarding that knee. I saw a tweet earlier that said what people actually utilize words like hoodwinked, flummoxed, flabbergasted, befuddled, a bunch of like a huge cornucopia, if you will, of words that I utilize on the daily. And for whatever reason, they were like, who uses these words? And a number of you guys tagged me in it. So shout out to y'all for recognizing I like to utilize words in my lexicon rather than, just pretty much say what's regular and generic, if you will. Yeah, tomfoolery was in there as well. I don't know about jinkies. I don't know about jinkies. I don't see myself jinkies. That ain't the case. Melo seems legit injured. I don't know. We'll see, because they would have already put up the X. So I don't know. They would have already put up the X, but I don't know. But then again, it's the main event, so it would have been very difficult to try to go and pivot from here. Oh my God, what a goddamn DDT. Yeah, I think it's a work. It's 100% a work.
Lou
It's 100% a work.
9274927 is now following.
Means something to us in ATA in AL and CA. Hashtag Giddy Up Stallions. Maybe it means something to y'all if y'all didn't have NFL teams, because all we got is college football and UFL. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And I think you're referencing Alabama, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, big time chop right across the chest. And now they're going back and forth for your final 4 minutes and some change of the match as they're returning back from their official commercial break. All right, I'm going to try Netflix one more time. Why not do UFL? My hype for the UFL and spring football has since left. Like when it first came around, I was all into it, but now I'm somewhat burnt out of it. Like I'm not gonna say I'm all footballed out, but outside of the NFL, it's like it's tough for me to go and follow now. There's a chop right there. Sammy with the counter, right hand towards Carmelo. He missed it. Carmelo able to go and pretty much slide all the way up. Up Sami Zayn, but unfortunately, Pauls could not get the cover. All right, here we go, Carmelo. You got to pack him up right now. You need that first 48. You need that first 48. Oh, he was going for the first 48. There's the counter. Carmelo went back down. Oh, he about to get caught with an exploder suplex. There it is. Sami Zayn. Oh, counter right there from Carmelo. Carmelo rolled through with the cover. Kick out. Kick out again. Kick out again. We're under 3 minutes left to go here in this match, by the way. Counter again. Ah, geez, there's the exploder suplex. There's the exploder suplex, able to go and connect, and now Sami Zayn is trying to go set up the haluva kick. I know you guys are ahead of me, so now I can't look at the chat at the moment because I'm slightly delayed right now. So here comes Sami Zayn trying to go and set up that haluva kick in the corner. Instead, he's countered with a straight super kick there from Carmelo Hayes, and Hayes is going up, seeing if he can go and connect with the doggone nothing but net. Here's the former champion to the up top. There's a frog splash instead. He banged his knee off the ground, going for the cover. 1, 2, counter by Sami Zayn, takes it into a cover. There's a kick out right there from Carmelo Hayes. We've got 2 minutes left to go. Somehow this match still continues. Carmelo went for a frog splash. I thought he was going to be looking for nothing but net, but unfortunately it didn't work out in his favor. D. Murray also became a member. I appreciate you so much for the support that you are showing there in the chat room as this match continues, as we're closing out Friday Night SmackDown. Big Dodge Ram commercial right there, smack dab in the middle of the ring. WrestleMania Vegas on the corners, Xfinity on the top and bottom as we enter into the final 120 seconds. Here we go. Carmelo Hayes, Sami Zayn, one-on-one U.S. Championship on the line, which I believe changed hands last week. First 48 connects. Down goes Zayn. Carmelo's going up. Carmelo Hayes going up, looking for the nothing but net. He's at the top rope. Can he connect on Sami? He can't. Down goes Carmelo, and he's tweaked his knee again. He's tweaked his knee again. Sami Zayn moved out of the way after getting caught with the nothing but net. And now the referee checking on Carmelo Hayes, trying to make sure Hayes is okay. Sami Zayn walked over to the corner, but the referees intervened, and he stopped Sami Zayn in his tracks. Carmelo struggling to stand up, but he's in the corner and in position. There's no way Sami Zayn doesn't take advantage here. Zayn to the corner, looking for the haluva kick. He's got Carmelo right into his sights. Carmelo doesn't even pay attention to what's going on. Sami put the boot right to his temple. Down goes Hayes. 1, 2, 3. Sami wins. And guess who's going to WrestleMania after all? Sami Zayn versus Trick, but you best believe Carmelo Hayes is going to have something to say to Nick Aldis about the finish of this match. Sami Zayn had the opportunity to do the good thing and just let the referee go and officiate, but upon recognizing that Carmelo Hayes was in position, he wasted little time going and putting that boot right across the doggone temple. Sami Zayn says, fuck the doggone injury. I don't give a damn. I want to go to WrestleMania, and I'm going to take advantage. What a bastard. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Little Yachty said, cut the music. Lil Yachty said, Sami Zayn, I guess he's going to WrestleMania. So Lil Yachty came in here to say it's going to be Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Oh, damn. Trick Williams with a huge clubbing blow on Sami. And now Trick Williams is putting the boots on Sami right here. I wonder if Lil Yachty's going to hit him. I guess not. Oh, wait, no. Little Yachty's picking up Sami Zayn right now. Looks like Trick is trying to hit him with that trick shot to put him out of his misery. Trick Williams recognizes I am indeed the #1 contender, and it will be your title that I'm going to be taking. And there's the trick shot. Big-time knee right across Sami Zayn as the challenger stands tall above the champion with the lemon pepper steppers on display. And despite hitting Sami Zayn directly in the face, his fit is still clean. You're taking a look at the soon-to-be United States champion, Trick Williams, standing tall at the end of Friday Night SmackDown.
You don't find
Joe
that
said they really
suspicious.
leaving Mello out of Mania. Oh, it's not a
You
guarantee
don't find
yet?
that suspicious.
It's not a guarantee.
The _stunned_queen rated my stream
Stone
with 4
Queen
viewers.
in the building, rated with a party of 4. Hello, hello, hello. The lemon pepper steppers were indeed on display, but did not need to get utilized heavily as Trick Williams took down Sami Zayn after Zayn retained against Carmelo Hayes. And the soon-to-be United States champion stands tall at the end of Friday Night SmackDown, accompanied by Little Boat. Don't know why Lil Yachty's involved in this, but that's neither here nor there. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your Friday Night SmackDown. I think it was relatively mid, but nonetheless, we are 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, and I am ecstatic. 10-year anniversary for me on YouTube at the beginning of this week. So for the last time, for this momentous occasion, I shall take my cheers. Cheers to you. Ah, that's a good beverage. That's a tasty beverage right there. Nonetheless, yeah, mid-show. And now all roads lead to 1 million subscribers. In the morning, judging by the trajectory of how fast, you know, I've been averaging like 1,000 subscribers per day. So, but right now, By the end of the day, I should be able to, if not at 12 at night, probably by 1 a.m., I should cross the 885,000 mark, and then we're in a sprint to make it to 1 million by the end of the year. But we are on target. And shout out to Instagram. You guys are being phenomenal. Right now, I'm averaging about 1,200, followers per day over on Instagram. So y'all really holding it down. Facebook, I don't know what's going on. Facebook is some scheming motherfuckers, bro. They Unreal Motion to close out 2025. These motherfuckers have shadow banned me like a mug in 2020. I'm entering into 2026. It was ridiculous, bro. September, October could not miss. Since then, how you go up 250,000 followers in 6 months, and then in the next 6 months, you struggling to get past 50, don't make no damn sense whatsoever. But that's neither here nor there. Well, I mean, Instagram is meta as well, but I ain't tripping. Matthew, put 5 on and say, hey, CA, currently in Miami for High Rocks tomorrow. Oh, we in Miami for High Rocks. Hey, man, best of luck. You also agree Smackdown was mid tonight. Which one are you doing? You doing doubles? You doing singles? You doing pro? You doing mixed doubles? Let me know, man. That's what's up. I got some people out of Miami who doing High Rocks right now as well. A couple of people asked me if I was going to Miami, but I couldn't secure a ticket. I had to go through, obviously, questionable methods in order to go and acquire the Houston ticket. But for Miami, hey, man, I hear it's going to be a good spread of the aesthetic of what's going on. Open singles for men. Hey, best of luck, man. Best of luck. Beat my time. My time was 1:12:19. That was my debut time. Beat my time. Beat my time. Best of luck. One of my boys actually did the pro singles at 6:30 today. I should have went to go check to see how things played out. Sergeant for 5 on second. Can we give the winners the W and send the losers on the L train? And the losers are looking like me in the hurricane. Well, for one, we can definitely tell the losers here this evening to take out their credit card and get aboard the L train. And for the victors,
after I get that W, dun, 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 dun.
I said the victors get the
after I get that W, dun, 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 dun.
Congratulations. You got the victory. As for Hurricane Adonis, I actually have no idea where the hell this clip just so happens to be. I have no idea where this clip just so happens to be. Every single time I'll be trying to find Hurricane Adonis, for whatever reason, this shit is all over the place. It'll be in one spot, then it'll end up in somewhere else. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just going to work, son. Can I go to yo? What is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Shut up.
Oh, boy. Crazy to think this summer that will be 10 years since I recorded that fucking video, man. Oh, the life and times of my former employment. That's neither here nor there. Y'all have yourselves a great night. I got to go hop on the treadmill and get the remainder of my steps. I will see you guys Monday Night Raw. And until then, have a happy Easter. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.